The button's on 9 or 8 or 7.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Poker Atlas High Roller event. It is a $2,500 buy-in. This is the final table. I am RJ Dupree alongside my partner, my man, Mr. Eric Van Loozen. And right there, he is showing you the PokerAtlas Tour trophy for this event, the High Roller event. That is beautiful. And that's what we'll be playing for tonight, along with a top prize of more than $50,000 there.
Well, we are on hand number one, and the two-time defending champion of the high roller, Mr. Harvey Castro himself, is already all in. He is our short stack at the table, and he is wasting no time with Queen 10 suited in the cutoff.
All right, and we're going to get action here in hand number one. Harvey's going to rip it from the cutoff. He's all in. John B. in the big blind will make the call with pocket nines.
Yeah, another one of our favorites, Jonathan Bennett, is going to make the call here.
So here we go. King Harvey at risk. First hand of tonight's final table. Queen Jack 5 the flop. Harvey lands with this Queen 10. 5 of hearts on the turn, pairing the board, and 3 of clubs. So Harvey, our first all-in of the evening.
How does he do it?
How does he do it?
That's how he does it.
Binks that queen, finds a double up, and he will no longer be our shorty coming into this final table. Tonight's final table is 7-handed, keep in mind. So we are 7-handed tonight for this high roller event, and there is a look at the chip stacks now. Now John B, they basically swap spots there. John Bennett now at the bottom, 120,000. Harvey going to be up to 310,000. Blinds starting at tonight's final table, 10,000, 20,000 with a 20,000 big blind ante. You can see the clock right there in front of the dealer. We still got 37 minutes of this level, so 10,000, 20,000, a lot of play in store for these guys tonight with some deep blind levels.
Yeah, still have 7 players left. We obviously got to the final table last night. They started the final table, and then they decided to get these final 7 to just finish it tonight, and we're glad to be back. Thank you all for joining us. It's going to be a fun one again. I mentioned Harvey Castro over there, and I guess the 7th seat really, but he is the back-to-back champion in this very event. He is going for the three-peat here tonight, but a lot of other players at this table are going to try to put a stop to that very thing. We will get the payouts up in just a moment. We still have the previous tournament's payouts in our computer here, so we'll get that up for you, but I believe it's 54,000 for first place.
All right, so Kayvon here in the 9 seat, he will raise with the ace-4, makes it 40,000 to go. Han, an absolute crusher in our 1 seat here. He's going to 3-bet to 100,000 with the suited ace-8. And the 4th seat there, you see Slick Rick. That is the Slick Rick battling it out tonight.
There we go. 51,720 is what we're playing for, folks.
51,720. And with 7 players, these players have a prize locked up of $7,000 So 7,010 locked up, playing for that
51,720.
There we go, 51.7 up top.
A lot of folks already joining us. Handsome Andy, Mr. Richard Greenberg, Obi Rodriguez, Grant Mann.
So yeah, shout out to these players for making this final table. Han, John B, Slick Rick. Then we mentioned Harvey over there in the 7.
That's a 5 seat there, our main man, Nut.
There he is.
Austin over there in the
6th seat. You think he's been on a pretty good run here lately?
He's been on a little bit of a heater. He just finished 2nd place in the PokerAtlas Dallas duel. Miss Law took him down, but he was okay with that 74,000 he took down.
$74,000 prize just less than a week ago. So yeah, he's running hot this week. That was a 2nd place finish out of a ton of entries in the Dallas duel. Slick Rick's going to rip it here with Queen 8 from the small blind. It folded around to him. Queen 8 suited. Worthy of a rip right there.
No doubt. Yeah. Funny comment in the chat from our main man, Justin Thomas, Kansas Cooler. He said we got some new blood at the table that's going to send Harvey and Slick Rick back to college. And what happens? Harvey doubles up first hand. So
Harvey doubles up. Slick Rick
hang
throws
on now.
down and gets some chips back.
Hang on there, Kansas Cooler. Feezy Easy saying, yeah. Austin having a great week indeed, man. What a week.
So crushers at this table we mentioned earlier. I believe if you do all the math, there might be about $3.5 million in earnings.
Absolutely.
At our final table here tonight. So
thank you, Pebble. We're doing great tonight. Shout out to Bart Bogart in the chat, the man, the myth, the legend.
What up, Bart?
He's rooting on his buddy Jonathan B.
About 35.
35,000 to bet here from Kayvon. Austin going to hang around here with 10-7, middle pair on the flop. Austin feeling good, playing good this week. Chilling in that fluffy jacket, just content as can be this week. Finding himself in another profitable final table spot here tonight. Kayvon does continue here on the turn, able to take that down. Austin's in the muck.
Yeah, let's see. Kayvon Shabazz is the name. He's got 83,000 in live earnings. Best live cash was 21,000, so he's got a chance to get up there.
There we go. Let's eclipse that. He'll be looking to try to eclipse his best live cash tonight. Probably a couple of those here at the table as well.
Yeah, the young man, Harvey Castro, we've been talking about 1.4 million in total live earnings, and that's just in a couple of years of live tournament play. Fang has 1.5 million in tournament.
He's in our one seat tonight.
Yeah. So a lot of wins between these folks. Jonathan Bennett getting close to $1 million himself.
He's approaching $1 million,
yeah.
Sorry? Can I get green tea? Green tea? Yeah. Hot green tea.
Austin has that queen 10 of clubs. That was a big hand the other night in the Dallas duel tournament. Big hand already,
sure
as
was.
Harvey got a double up with that very hand. Now Austin holding the queen 10 of clubs. He is going to make the call after nut L opened with my favorite suited one gapper. And now Harvey in the big blind with the ace 10. Very methodical player. Think about this for a second. And it is rip city for Harvey
rip
again.
Rip city, ace 10, worthy of a rip here.
He feels like maybe nut was maybe coming in a little light here on the button, and Austin just flatting. So he sees this as an opportunity to take that from those two. What a spot here. Okay, cool. Christian E letting us know that Kayvon is an online crusher. Good stuff.
Austin in the tank here a bit for this queen 10 of clubs. And he's going to make the call here. So queen 10 is going to be a heavy underdog here to Harvey's all in.
Well, Harvey getting it in good. Austin chip leader, so he's got plenty of chippies left. He does make the call here. Harvey at a great spot here, 74% equity at risk.
640,000 in this pot.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
All right, ace, king,
oh my
jack,
God,
the
folks.
flop, and queen 10 flops Broadway for Austin. Only a queen can chop it here, and no queen for Harvey, so Austin makes the call with queen 10, flops Broadway, And that will be our first elimination of tonight's final table. The legend, the young man.
I'm speechless. The Queen 10 of clubs does it again.
Harvey
Austin
Castro.
flops him just damn near dead. And that is going to do it for Harvey. We still, I don't think, have the graphics up. Min Rays has put it out there for us. That is going to be 7th place for Harvey. Another $7,000 going to Mr. Harvey Castro. And by the way, not only GG's to Harvey, but he is going to be a first-time father in January. So
that's right. Congrats, Harvey.
Congratulations
and
to Harvey,
the missus.
because that is the bigger win right there. He'll take the money all day long, but he's going to be a great papa, and great job for Team Harvey, the Castro family, with more cash in. So great job there, buddy.
Fantastic young man with a lot to look forward to, including that new little one on the way.
Sit nice on the big blind.
Wowzers. Austin,
Raise.
easy
20.
peasy.
It's 7.
That looks like some.
So yeah, that was a situation, by the way, where our chip leader knocked out one of the shorties. So the rich getting richer there is Austin sitting in the penthouse now, 6-handed.
Yeah, looks like some Austin family members. Nash Heden joining the chat saying, good stuff. Easy game for real.
For real.
Sometimes you're just running good.
All right, graphics kind of getting caught up here with this hand. I think losing a player there in the small blind kind of threw us off just a bit, but we're getting caught up.
Check. Bet 30.
So Newt did raise from the cutoff here to see this flop. Kayvon made the call from the big blind.
How about the double Choctaw nuts? Jack, Jack, deuce, deuce. Kayvon first act here out of the blinds. He is going to bet it. And takes it down. Nut's going to fold. Yeah, I got to talk to Nut yesterday as he was playing in this during the breaks, and he's really excited. He's been playing a ton of PLO, but he decided to start taking some stabs at some more tournaments, and really excited for his opportunity to possibly take down a nice score here.
Yeah, a good one to jump in on this deal as he finds himself not only at the final table, but in the final 6 here. Guaranteed a prize of, what does that lock him up at here?
8,000 something or other. Something or other, 8,800.
There we go.
For 6th place. So next man out will get 8,800.
$8,800 for the next player eliminated. John Bennett under the gun here with King 7 off.
Raise 40.
Now here with the suited ace-5 in the cutoff. Back-to-back hands here. He gets to raise with the cutoff position. This time he's got a suited ace-5. Han in the big blind. We'll see a flop as well. And we land an ace on the flop here for Nut.
At 30.
Small continuation bet there. He'll take it down. Nothing working there for Han.
So our blinds are at 10,000.
10,000, 20,000.
We had 75 entries in this booger at the cost of $2,500. Of course, a couple folks got in this via satellite. There were some $400 satellites to get into this high roller event. One of our favorites, Mr. Delivery. Steven saw him last night. He actually finished in 10th place. I was really hoping to get to see him on this final table as well. He's one of our faves. So shout out to Mr. Delivery. Austin just going to call in the cutoff here with King 8. Kayvon looking down at Pair of fives.
Call.
He's going to come along.
Call. Option. Four players.
All right, we are going 4 ways.
All right, let's do it. 4 ways to this flop. Queen Jack will land for Han, but look at John Bennett over there in the big blind with that Queen 3. Flop is Jack 3-3.
Bet 40.
Checks over to the button where Kayvon will bet 40,000. And John Bennett, our super shorty here, only 70,000 in his stack.
All in.
And he will throw it all out there.
60.
So John B going to be all in here. 70,000 is his bet.
70.
Not even a raise to the continuation bet there of Kayvon. And Han also called there from the small blind. So really it's only 30,000 more, but Kayvon can't be loving life here. But super cheap price to see if he connects with a 5 here.
Well, he's like, I've got trips, and I've got 2 people calling my all-in here, so great spot for John.
Ooh, Queen of Diamonds here, so Han is going to like this card. Ooh, does go check, check. 8 of Spades on the river, so John Bennett will fill up here.
Andy getting his wish.
Good for the hold.
Did hold.
Bet 25.
I'm going to try to go to Value Town here, and the side pot does not get a call from the 5s. So John B will take this one down.
With the old San Francisco treat there, Queen 3. How about you? Come on now.
Now he's got 310,000 in his stack.
Let's go, John B. Another young, proud papa himself. Got some cute kiddos. I said, are you going to win this thing for the kiddos? He said, well, yeah, and for me. David Lagana joining us. What's going on, old boss man? How you doing, my friend? Nixon joining us, also saying, let's go, John. So John got some big fans here in the chat. Let us know who else you guys are rooting for.
Never the super shorty, Dave.
Down to our final 6. 254 folks watching. Already got 1 elimination. They knocked out the king. No three-peat for Harvey Castro. So who is going to take this down in that cool $51,720? John just going to call out of the small, and now Slick's got the 9 triz. Not really a hand you want to see a flop with. Let's see if he does something here. No spoilers, big dude.
Raise. Make it 60.
Yeah. Thought Slick might do a little something with that trash hand and takes it down. Lexi's giving her love to everybody. Fun group already in the chat. Thank y'all for engaging with us. We've had a live stream here 3 nights in a row.
3 nights in a row here on TCH Live from Dallas location.
We did have somebody asking in the chat earlier about cash streams. We had a cash stream last night. It was a 5, 10, 25 no limit hold'em cash stream. A lot of fun.
That's on 2.
We stream cash games every Tuesday night here unless we've got a big tournament going on, but we do stream cash games at all of our other locations as well. Rio Grande Valley, Austin, and Houston.
Kayvon with a min click here to open things up. Hand number 10, he's got 10-8 suited. Holds around the rail over to the big blind where Nut has queen 9, also of hearts.
That's it.
We get a flop 3, 4, 10. 10 high here for Kayvon. He lands the 10-8. So that will get the majority of the equity now. See those numbers all the way up to 83% for him.
At 55.
Get some love from our new live stream manager, Mr. Minrays. Saying great stream last night, indeed. Helps put together those great dealer lineups. Of course, we got the lovely Miss Dina, our dealer tonight. One of our finest.
General Sorrow, Mercedes in the chat. Thank you guys, Susan. Susan also bringing the heat.
That's the worst hand I want to see.
Yeah, Lexi reminding us that we've got Becca's game on Tuesdays, also on Thursdays. Big O and Drama Hall on those 2 days, starting at 1 p.m. So if you want to come out and play in some different mixed games, our TCH ambassador, the lovely Miss Rebecca Thompson.
Yeah, and those mixed games. Tuesday?
Tuesday, 1 p.m. and Thursday, 1 p.m.
Tuesday, Thursday. There we go. Just like college, Tuesday and Thursday.
Thanks. Make it 40.
All right, John B in the cutoff. He's got pocket jacks. Opens with a min click. 40,000 to go.
That's it. Check.
Deuce 5 here for Austin in the big blind. He sees this flop. Pretty raggy for him. 10, 6, 7. Jacks will continue and take this one down. Obi Rodriguez in the chat. 238 people connected and not that many likes. So make sure if you've got this thing open on your phone, click like, click subscribe. But we definitely want to hear those likes.
Here we go. We've got some more Team Heden folks in there. Stephanie saying, you got this, Austin.
And I hear there is a way you can do it
On your TV.
on your TV.
We need Doug R. to join us,
That's right. But we're not exactly sure how it goes.
Miss Susan, speaking of lovely, says, let's go, John. How you doing, Susan? Jordan Hamilton.
Another Austin fan in the chat.
Yeah, bunch.
2, 4, 3, 4.
Lots of fans in the chat tonight for several of our players. Several of these players know each other as well. Slick Rick mentioning that he's at this final table playing for 51,000 up top with some of his boys, so I'm sure he's ran around with a few of these guys. Of course, John B, local player mostly nowadays, but he's one of my Oklahomies, comes from the OKC area.
Yeah, and what do you do in the big blind with kings? You're going to 4-bet and put that opener at risk. Nut going to have to call off his whole stack here with the suited ace-5. Says, nope, I got a couple of free hands coming. I'm going to pick a better spot. Kayvon with the aggression, going to take that down.
Yeah, could have had a big one there. Nut did not want to mess with that suited ace on the button, though, and avoids anything crazy there. There's a look at those payouts there.
Yeah, we've got our payouts graphic up, so that's what we're working with, guys. $2,500 was the buy-in, 75 entries, 168,000 plus in the prize pool, and that's what they're playing for right there. They've got 5860. Oh, no, excuse me, 8,800 now because there's 6 left locked up. $51,720 up top.
3, 4, 5, 4. 6, 4. 3 of spades is in the mud.
I probably would have you jam the river, I probably, yeah, but when you don't bet, I'm like, I'm gold here.
They sure did. Yeah, they played till 3 a.m. last night when they got down to the final 7. I was kind of railing it over there. I was watching a little bit of it. I was playing some cash on a table nearby and got to see the players bag up and was excited that they were going to get this on the live stream. And here we are, folks, joining y'all for the 3rd night in a row live streaming here from Texas Card House, Dallas. This PokerAtlas Tour has been off the chain, as the young kids say.
Do they still say that? Or
They do, I think.
is that the old young kids or what?
Hell, I don't know.
Off the chisel.
Off the chisel.
Slick Rick open it up here under the gun. Queen 9 suited. He's going to get this through.
Nice hand there. Somebody in the chat actually thinks you're a good dealer, RJ. They said, thanks for being a great dealer today, RJ.
Hey, thank you, Dex.
Yeah, RJ put in a little work over there. Las Colinas.
Yeah, Dexter mentioned that he sometimes swings by the chat, so he had some kind words for us, including you, Eric. And we appreciate that, Dex. Thanks for swinging by.
Speaking of one of our Oklahomies, Colby Mills joining us. Is it off the yay now? What do you cool kids say, you know? Lexi, let us know.
Yeah,
We want to be hip.
bet.
I'm feeling like Robin Williams from Mrs. Doubtfire, you know, when he's trying to be cool.
Yeah.
I'm hip.
I was trying to remember what my 7th graders taught me a couple years ago, but I've been concussed since then. I'll try to come up with something. We got a fun little hand brewing here.
Hello.
That's going to open it up with King 10 of hearts under the gun. Austin will 3-bet here out in the middle. He's in the hijack with pocket 6s. And John B. in the small blind
Send it.
with the Cowboys.
We'll take a couple of seconds here, and then we're going to send it.
310,000 in the stack here for John B. Facing a 3-bet of 125,000.
Ship it, he does. John B. all in with the 2 kings.
So it has been ripped.
310.
Oh, the kids say lit. Got you, Christian. All right, Austin going to try to get another knockout, but he is up against another big hand here. Pocket kings for John. John B. at risk for his tournament life.
All right, John B., the once shorty there, down to like 3 or 4 blinds. Now he's ripped it, and there's 730,000 in this pot. So if he can get these kings to hold, this ain't no skinny rabbit.
I was going to say, ain't no skinny rabbit. Man, we got the All-Stars in the chat tonight. Danny Vance, Ryan Farrell, let's go. Oh, my
6 on
God.
the flop.
Are you kidding me?
6, 5, 3. Austin lands a set here. Queen of clubs on the turn.
Gonna need the case
John
king.
B. gonna need a king and does not find one. Austin, the run good continues for him this week. Set of 6s here. Runs into a full house, and John B. will be eliminated. The kings are cracked.
The knockout king is Mr. Austin Heden this week. Goodness gracious. Well, that is going to do it for our main man, John Bennett. He is going to finish in 6th place, take home a nice $8,800. Great job, John. Not the result we know you wanted, but we love you, brother, and good job.
$8,800 for John B.'s prize today. Just like that, we're down to 5 players. Whew, 5 players now guaranteed a prize of $11,500 or so.
Yeah. Ain't no lie. This man, Austin, is an inferno, Justin says.
Inferno.
He's heating up. Oh, Mama Savannah joining us. That was the dirtiest.
RV Phil's saying it's off the hook, but he's old. He's old like us.
That's our man. Philly, RV Phil. Well, here we go. There's a king 10 that's going to raise, and somebody's going to wake up with the kings once again.
All right, hand 16. We've seen kings 3 times already. This time it's Slick Rick. He's going to rip it for $415,000.
Well, and if kings somehow go up in flames in this hand, I may just walk out of the booth.
Han makes the call, so kings are in there again. This time Slick Rick at risk. 89% of the equity this time.
Holy creep over.
Let's go to a flop. Ace, ace, 8. 8 of spades.
That'll do her.
And a jack of hearts. So the Kings are going to hold this time.
Mr. Eric Chang, Slick Rick, going to get that full double right there through Han. Kings can hold at this table, evidently.
They can do it.
I'm telling you, I thought Broadway was coming too.
Or at least an
Goodness.
ace.
Wasn't in. You say.
Yeah, Austin is posting 10, 10, 10.
You hear the table there mentioning that Austin makes that call with King 10, and it's liable to be 10, 10, 10 on the flop.
Yeah, Ren 10-10, no doubt.
Come on. I don't want to.
Raise 40. Fold. 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 That's it.
All right, Kayvon raising it up this time under the gun with ace queen. Off to the flop here as Austin defends from the big blind with jack 8.
Holy shot.
Bet 30.
All right, Kayvon going to bet and take it down. Nice hand there. Don't have to flop a big hand to take it down, just got to bet. Yeah, I was giving Slick Rick a little hell last night because he'd been playing all day, had the hair a little shaggy. I said, man, you think if you bink this thing, you can afford a haircut, brother? And hadn't cut it yet, so he may be on his way to a fresh haircut if he can bink this one.
That shaggy hair is lit, bro.
Skibbity toilet is what Lexi says they say.
Fold.
Hopefully that's the last time I ever say that.
I like it. It's got some ring to it.
All right. Nut plays a lot of PLO. That's a couple of cards you'd like to see. And hold more PLO. 9-8 suited.
9-8 suited on the button, and he will use it because he has ripped it. He is all in. Austin makes the call here. So blinds are 10,000, 20,000.
He's like, I don't even want to look at this.
There's an all-in here for 115,000, just over 5 blinds here. Austin makes the call from the small blind with the 5 Dewey.
Hold the 5, so.
And here we go. We're out to a flop. Not at risk. 10, 10, 7 the flop. 8, 9 still with the best of it and open-ended now. 4 hearts. Only a deuce or 5 can change
Oh
it,
my
and it's
God.
a deuce.
Stop it.
A stanky deuce on the river, and that
Stop it.
will eliminate Nut.
Austin is literally in fuego. I mean,
The fire emoji is real in the 6th seat, and holy cow, we are now down to 4 players. Nut out in 5th place. That is a prize of $11,590 for him. A sweet run comes to an end. And the fire emoji, that is Austin.
absolutely disgusting. Great run, Nut. 11,590. You said, man, what a run though. And Austin just can do no wrong. Great young poker player, but man, he is just running so pure. And
Think he's feeling it?
he would be the first to admit it too.
$15,970, the prize that is locked up for the remaining players here. Austin with King 10 on the button. He'll raise it up $45,000.
Seriously, we might be done. Y'all start giving us the over-under. When is this thing going to be over?
Right? He is, man. He's living our dream.
We're on hand 19. He's going to keep on putting pressure on King 10.
Re-raise. 130.
Kayvon says, I don't care.
Yeah, Kayvon a crusher himself. He says, I'm going to bump this one up again.
There you go. Got 2 better hands, a pair of 4s and King 10 to fold there. So
we've seen
well
a
done.
couple of 3-bets early in tonight's final table that led to all-ins. And we haven't seen many of the 3-bets just take it down just yet. So Now that the chips are leveling out a bit, we've had some eliminations. We'll get back to those levels where a 3-bet might take something down or it could start something, and the playability really increases right here while the blinds are still 10,000, 20,000, but we're 4-handed now.
Yeah, shortest stack still has 25 big blinds, so. And Austin's like, I remember this hand, Queen 10 of clubs.
I've seen it a lot lately.
I've done some damage with this hand.
I think I flopped Broadway with it about 30 minutes ago.
There's our friend from last night's cash stream, Mr. Carlos Cortez.
What up, Carlos?
Carloco.
Yeah, and I'm very happy for Austin. A lot of the people here at Texas Card House Dallas, happy for Austin. We've seen him in these dailies a lot, right? He's been a daily grinder here at Texas Card House Dallas for a long time, and not the most amount of earnings that we see at this table, but the guy has put in the work, so it is fantastic to see him make this run this week and getting some real equity out of the work he's put in.
Hasn't even had time to get his Heden mob updated.
That's right.
Because he had 111K in tournament winnings just a couple of days ago. He added 74K to it.
Yeah,
so
it's about to double.
yeah.
And he and I have had some fun battles at
Ditto.
some of our Thursday night tournaments and Saturday night.
He plays in almost every
Yeah.
big tournament that we have in this room. So
Austin's great.
really cool to see some great success for him.
All right, Cave on under the gun with King 9, hand 21. He clicks it up, 40,000 to go. Hans got the button and pocket sevens. All right, Han doesn't rip it. He's all in with those pocket sevens.
Oh, goodness. And Austin's got a pair. How many fours are going to come on this flop?
And
5 even.
so Han has a decent amount of chips here. This all in 500,000. No slouch in chip stack size here. Does Austin want to gamble with 1/4 of his chip stack
He says no.
with the chip lead?
Yeah, but how many I call on fours?
There we go. And Kayvon's in the muck, so Han will get that through. Sevens are good.
We ought to get Dean in a rabbit hunt because we know 2 fours were coming.
Right?
Goodness.
You had a pair?
What's going on, Law?
The lovely Law in the chat, champion of the Dallas Duel this week.
Yeah, I shot our girl Law a text message and I said, hey, Law, did you wake up feeling like a mother, you know what, champion? And she's like giggling like absolutely.
Yep.
She's going to be a champ for about 6 months. You know, she's off the schneid, out of retirement. Tournaments are back.
Yep. Yeah,
Let's go.
I got to send her a quick congrats as well. Look at this. By the way, Kings are out again. This time it's Han under the gun. I think she's trolling us at this point.
Are we Lloyd Christmas and Harry?
All right, 4-handed. Blinds are still just 10,000, 20,000 here for a few more minutes, so these players could battle it out here.
Well,
Should be a fun one.
Cool to see Law in the chat, who just took down the Dallas Duel, knocked out.
Yeah, pretty
the
cool.
one and the only Austin, who's running hot as you know what right now, hot as Hades.
Yeah.
She's giving a shout out
Only been 40 minutes.
to the one she got to duke it out with the other night. That was a really exciting final table. If you guys haven't checked in on that, definitely worth going back and watching.
Like 25 minutes.
Crazy action. Chips were flying back and forth. Big stacks punting it away, and Law took the chip lead and never gave it away. Pretty fun to watch. Law, I'm not sure if you're saying that you have a case of the TISM or if that's thank you so much acronym. Either way, TISM, she says. I got a little bit of the TISM.
Alright guys, blinds will be up next hand. 15-25.
Check.
Han flopping the up and downer. 1 heart in his hand. Okay, the board was read wrong there. No king on that flop.
Check.
Does land a 10 on the turn. There we go. Jack 5 deuce.
Bet
10 ball on the turn for Han. And Kayvon is going to relinquish his hand. Nice little pot for Han. Almost 300 of y'all joining us. Started this final table with 7 players. We are already down to 4 through just 40 minutes and 24 hands of play.
Try.
Got Han, Slick
Oh,
Rick,
oh, the
Kayvon, and Austin,
Dude, he started smirking.
Potter, and Hades, Heden
I was like, why is he smiling like
at the final table, and he is our big chip leader.
You read it as strong?
Got so many chips, he's got
I knew he was
an opportunity to step away from the table.
Alright, bro. He's not lucky.
9-4.
Don't remind us, Jedi.
Actually, the blinds are 15-25.
Right now?
Yeah.
You didn't. Does it still count?
They did.
No,
John
they did,
came.
but he
Alright.
folded.
Alright.
And you didn't correct it before.
Sure.
You didn't correct it before he folded. So. Take my 10. I saved 5.
Yeah, he folded. Yeah. Alright.
Gotta follow the rules here.
The rule is John's always right behind you. Alright.
All right, blinds have gone up.
Did it? He came behind you.
Got 40-minute blind levels.
Okay, nothing. I folded because it was 10 20. It was 15
I have
25.
a goofy blind level here, 15, 25, 25.
Yeah, blinds are. Michael. Oh,
Han looked like he needed to take a quick run to the restroom and just said, I don't need these 2 deuces.
option.
Just a little tism now, come on. All right, Slick Rick just coming in with a call with a suited ace, playing a little coy there. But Austin's got the real hand. The jiggities, or the jumping Jesuses.
That guy, everybody in. They weren't in for 10, they went in for 40.
Uh-oh is right, 4-handed, ace-8 suited. Gonna feel pretty strong. Phew, I thought he said something else, but he just calls. We are going to a flop. Wow. Flops an ace, no spade for Austin.
Okay.
Bit of a tell there, a little peek back.
Bet 50,000.
Let's go with a little bit of a downsizing here, 50,000. No spade for either player. 2 pair now for Slick, but it does go check, check. And how about
hello.
how about a little boat ski?
That'll help things for Slick Rick. If Austin was thinking about bluffing a bit on the spades, he might not do it now.
275 in the middle. He's like, please have a spade. Please have a spade. Austin does not have a spade, though. It's going to be tough to call here. Just 2 pair, jacks and 8s.
Yeah, 4-liner out there, the board pairs on the river. This also a pretty good card for Slick Rick to bluff, right?
Absolutely. Carlos nailed
So-
it right around 125. He went with 150 as the bet.
So yeah, if Austin's not believing him, it's not crazy to feel like you want to call here.
Austin had a couple of really nice calls in that Dallas duel final table where he had second or third pair and called some folks down. So he might be thinking about looking Rick up here. Let's it go.
Let's it go.
little card funeral there.
Card funeral indeed. Austin's jacks are in the muck. Nice pot there for Slick Rick, 150,000 in profit.
Yeah, now has almost $1 million in chips. Jeff Plattner joined us, says no Yum Yum appearance. Yeah, Yum Yum is actually in the room right now.
Is he?
He's playing out there in the main event. The main event started
Okay.
today, so there's some satellites going on for that, but a couple flights today, flight A and B for our $1,100 buy-in, $1 million guarantee.
$1 million guarantee. That's right.
PokerAtlas Tour main event.
PokerAtlas Main has started today. 2 flights here in Dallas, and they'll have flights going at both locations later in the week.
Yeah, a little dip. Ain't no lie. Austin is in full beast mode right now.
Full beast mode.
Slick Rick gonna open this up from the button with the ace-7. Capon gonna defend. Queen Jack off. And bink, how about an ace for Rick?
Check.
Man, it's a really great feeling in some of these tournaments, especially when you reach the final table where your medium aces are landing and they're landing peacefully. Even if you don't get a ton out of those pots, it still just makes you feel good, makes you feel confident down the stretch.
Players open up a brand new one, no limit hold'em on table 9. Following players, EB 1927.
All right. Slick Rick gonna bet it and take it down. Chris Hosier joining us, saying Kansas, even though he's got that Pig Suey, Arkansas logo there. Woo Pig Suey, my niece is in her final semester at nursing school there. And the percentage that bag, Justin, is going to be 10% bag, 12.5% make the money. So you can make a little bit of money without making it to day 2 of this main event.
That's right. So title event A, our first flight today, had 62 players. So they sent 6 players in today too. 8 players cashed. 7th place and 8th place. Picked up cash prize of $18.20, so that
They made a little cheddar.
made a little cheddar, gives them another bullet for later in the week. And 6 players advanced today too already.
That's right.
Right.
Men let us know that the satellites for the main event are at 2 p.m. and 9 p.m. at TCH Dallas. $180 gives you a shot at getting that $1,100 buy-in for quite the discounted rate.
Yeah, I still have time to come out tonight. Fire at that 9 p.m. satellite.
Deborah, we are super close to the airport.
Yeah, Las Colinas location is even closer to the airport.
Yeah, our sister club right down the road.
Yeah, neither one of these locations here in Dallas are far from the airport. Las Colinas picks up a lot of airport traffic.
Yeah, 25 minutes or under, depending on traffic. Easy drive from right here. And of course, it depends on which airport, because we got Love Field not too far
That's right.
from the Dallas
The
location.
Dallas location is probably closer to Love.
$9-8-8. Neither player with a pair.
9-8-8. King Jack still best here. Kayvon does lead out from the small blind.
9-8-8-9 now. High cards can play here. Gonna give your opponent credit for many 9s or 8s here. Three pair, don't care. Hans King is still good. That is a 4 on the river, not a 6. Checky, checky. King high, gonna be good. Ship me that pot, Hans says.
Take her down, 155,000 in profit there for Han.
Yeah, from this Dallas location, 20 minutes. The Las Colinas location, like RJ said, just a little bit closer. Easy drive. All right, our main man, Ronnie B, joining us. Says just tuned in. Looks like a good one. Yeah. Not even an hour, and we've already lost 3 of our 7 players that we started with. 3 really good players, too. This is the high roller event of the PokerAtlas Tour. They are playing for over 51,000 up top.
Raise 50,000.
Mega, it was a pair, but unfortunately there was already 2 pair on the board. So the 4 was no way no. He was actually playing his 10 kicker with the 9s and 8s. King high for Han took that one down. Love seeing the button raise though from Kayvon with that suited 9-7. Trying to steal these blinds and does get a queen jack to fold.
Queen 6 here for Rick in the big blind. That's got a letter in it. And at 4-handed, it's not crazy to start considering defending with hands like Queen 6. Rick chooses not to here. He lets Kayvon take this one down. On to the next one we'll go.
If y'all aren't familiar with Slick Rick, he's played quite a bit on our cash live streams, and of course some tournaments as well. Had some really good success over the last couple of years in both cash streets and tournament streets. Left us for a little bit, went up and did some grad school in Chicago, and developed his own poker app, RJ.
Yes, he did. Stack Poker.
Stack Poker.
Good luck us. That's right. Slick Rick developing that poker app where it's a little bit like Facebook, where you can communicate with each other and talk to your pals and whatnot, but it also handles some of your bankroll duties as well, and charts and whatnot. So,
and it's improving all the time. They're always
improving all the time.
it.
It's still very new. He just released it probably less than a month ago. So yeah, it's still got a lot of work to do on it, but keep an eye out for that one as Stack Poker is growing indeed.
All right, Ace 5 King. Austin getting the better of this flop. What a surprise.
25.
Ooh.
Oh.
May take you up on that offer, Carlos. $10 and a tickle. You don't like those hot cargo pants? I hear they're coming back.
Check.
Showing your zippers in style, man.
Just say thank God the zipper's up.
Austin here with the check mark already on the turn. We go check, check on the turn.
Now that's going to be an interesting card because Rick's going, wait a minute.
Interesting indeed. Rick now lands a pair with that jack on the river. Takes a little peek at Austin.
125 out there in the middle. Got some showdown with just a jack, but he does bet and gets snap called by Austin. And yep, go ahead and light those chips on fire.
Oopsie daisy. Austin will take it down with the king. Very small, controlled pot there from Slick Rick, though, so not a whole lot of damage done.
Christian, is that really you? Can I come out there real quick and kind of move you to the side so Carlos owes me 20 bucks?
There's zero chance. That is not Christian.
I think Christian actually is in the building. I think I saw him earlier.
That may be that Christian. I was thinking of a different Christian.
Yeah, Christian E, not Christian.
Yeah, what is
D? What the? I'm stumped right now. He's in Vegas right
yeah,
now.
well, he's
back.
Yeah, he's here. He's been
over
playing
there
at
piddling
LC,
around
yeah.
at LC. Yeah. Brad Coe will join us. Says he's going to come and visit us. Fire in the satellite. I'm gonna come out there and chest bump Christian.
There we go. It's definitely Christian then. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I saw him up at the bar earlier, and I meant to say hello. All right, Queen 4 King. Big cards, and these guys have little ones.
The little ones will take it down here for Austin.
Slick Rick gonna run away real quick. Possibly miss a quick hand.
Don't forget the $400 triple draw is tomorrow, and that's the triple draw at
Yeah.
Las Colinas.
Triple.
30-minute levels, 30,000 in chips. That will start at 1 p.m. $400 buy-in.
And there's another high roller event going on, isn't there?
Tomorrow is the $2,500 PLO high roller.
Yeah.
That will also be at Las Colinas starting at 2 p.m.
All you 4-card PLO fans, high rollers, come jump in that one.
So, yeah, that's a $2,500 buy-in with a $50K guarantee.
Somebody wants to go.
He's excited.
Out there in the room.
He's excited. All right, Kayvon just calls here from the small blind. Wants to see what a limp will do here. And it never fails when you try to sneak that limp in for the first time. The big blind always actually has it. Big slick here for Han, and he will bump it up. 90,000 to go now.
Well, get well, Lexi. Sorry to hear that you had emergency surgery. Back on those feet. You'll be in your gambling pants before you know it.
Queen deuce for the flop here. No help for 9-10. Ace king still best. Only one club here for Han.
Check.
Limping with monsters.
And you do want to, in tournament settings, especially at the final table, you don't want to open every small blind against your big blind, and you don't want it limp very often. But you do need to throw a couple of limps in there, right? Change it up just a bit. And like I mentioned, it seems like it never fails that when the first time you get to throw that limp in there, big blind's loaded. You don't want to believe them because you're like, man, this is the first time I limped. But these guys are pretty solid at pot control and defending their stacks.
Yeah, Ace King not feeling so hot right now. See if he wants to give Kayvon credit for a pair here.
Yeah, deuce for 8 queen out there on the board looking pretty raggy, and Kayvon going to try to take advantage of it here on the turn. He did try to sneak that limp in, which puts this board in his range.
Let's see if he plays back at it. He does indeed make the call, so not a believer. And how about the nuts? That got to feel good.
Nuts are good. Kayvon 9-10. He lands this gut shot here on the river with the jack of diamonds. Now there are 3 diamonds out there on the board, I think. So obviously the flush would be better, but effective nuts here as we can see the cards. Kayvon thinking this one over a bit. 465,000 out there in this pot. Both players about 500,000 behind.
He's really hoping Han is maybe being trappy with a Queen X.
And we'll see what kind of sizing he goes with. I think
right at 200. Look at Carlos, just nailing it. 225 he said, but just under that.
Yeah, and I think if he felt like Han was strong there, you might see a rip. Instead, he's going right around half pot here. Han thinking this one over. In the tank a bit with this big slick ace-king as whiffed. Ace-king high as holdings.
You guys bullied Christian E off camera. Y'all made him get off camera.
You did it.
Yeah. He's got a new sponsorship, though, by Cargo Pants Companies and Neurogum.
There we go. We got him.
Got him.
Got you going, Christian.
Playing for some big bucks here, so he's going to take his time. Haven't had much tanking going on, but this is a spot. He's like, man, I may be good here with ace high.
Yeah, this flop went check, check, remember. And then Kayvon let out on the turn. And then we'll continue here on the river to the tune of 600,000, pardon me, 200,000.
One last peek over there. He's got to look around the dealer. Dina not giving away any information. She's like, come on, guys, I got a hot date tonight.
Dina considering a nap.
Stoic. What are those spidey senses telling you? Flick in a chip or dump those cards.
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel like he's a little bit stuck right here as far as just which way he wants to go with it.
Sweet Jesus, Carlos.
And Han will make the call.
Wow.
Finds the bad news. Kayvon turns over the straight. Kayvon takes down a good chunk right there. 865,000 in it. 445,000 profit.
Tries the Enrique Iglesias. I can be your hero, baby. But no good.
Yeah, and that pot will hurt Han. He's down to 315,000 now. Still plenty. He's got 10.5 blinds. So he will be looking to move very quickly here as we are four-handed. So 50% of the time you're not in a blind and 50% of the time you are. So these laps of the button are very expensive.
Let's go. We need Slick Rick to win hand number 32 because Carlos is going to throw 20 bucks our way.
Do it. Let's go, Rick. Oh, he's got our favorite hand to get in trouble with.
The J9. Says, let dance.
Let there be flops. 3, 5, 7 the flop. No help for either player.
Definitely a board he could try to rep out of the big blind.
Flop goes check, check here. 5 of spades pairing the board.
going to put some Slick Rick chippies in this pot.
Check.
What the hell?
Goes with the 47 tapper right there. Kayvon says, I know what that 47 tapper means. I'm going to bet here. He does bet to the tune of 40,000, and that's good. He'll take it down.
Slick, that's your board, buddy. We were counting on you. Kayvon says, no, sir. I don't know if I've officially recovered from the Austin knockouts that started this wild final table here. Kind of been a little cool down, but he's still sitting on 2 million in chips.
Yeah,
Gonna let some of these other players start doing a little bit of the legwork. Kayvon waking up with a couple of little crawlers, those crabbies.
Pocket threes here for Kayvon.
50,000.
Bumps it up 50,000 to go. I love Kayvon's poker posture. You take a look at those cards and assumes the poker postured position, looks behind him a bit, and then makes his action. On here on the button with the jiggities.
I don't think you can do much other than just get it in here, but
He is going to gamble.
yeah,
Gambling here, just making the call.
he did raise.
Okay, that's a min click. So he
Yeah.
will 3-bet to 100,000, which is a min click over Kayvon here.
Saying, I hope you
Kind of, sort of, almost, anyway.
go ahead and click me again so I can just get it in. Yeah, spicy.
And 1530, the blind level here. So I'm not exactly sure if Kayvon did raise, because he has 50,000 out there.
It's 25. It's a weird little blind level. 15.
Oh, pardon me. Okay,
Yeah.
I can't see that. Look, that explains it. Thank you.
Yeah, so it was raise and re-raise.
So the blind level is 15,000, 25,000.
A little goofy.
Okay, gotcha. I'm caught up.
Rip City, he says. And
Yeah.
the jiggities are getting in there.
Here we go. Kayvon ready to play for all of it as he sees what Han has left. So he will rip it with his pocket threes. Han beats him in the pot. Han's going to be at risk, but he's got the jacks.
Tournament life at risk for Han.
Ace, 9, 5, 2 diamonds. Han with the diamond advantage here. 4 of clubs, close in pips, but it's not going to work. Han gets the double up. Jacks are good.
Yeah, and really not much damage there to Kayvon. He's still got 1 million. Obviously wants to get the knockout there, but took a chance that maybe Han was 3-betting light, but
Sure.
was not. Han is still at the bottom down there, but he's got a lot more chips to play with now. Over 20 big blinds.
There's different types of bowl. I believe tonight we've got steak and chicken fajita bowls. There's pork bulgogi bowls. There's also yogurt cups, sandwiches.
Han running a little turbulent over there in the 1 seat, but gets the double up there. He's up 665,000 and
Yeah, 26 big blinds now.
quite a resume over there in the 1 seat. So he can stack some tournament chippies.
34 is my lucky number. Let's go with the 8-7 of clubs.
Suited and canoed. Slick Rick's going to bump it up. 7, 8 of clubs. Let's go. Austin defending in the small blind position. We get a flop ace, 8, 9. So Slick Rick lands bottom pair. Austin open-ended.
Oh, God. Am I going to get ads for NeuroGum on my phone as well?
What will they help me with? I might buy some. Austin checks his open-ended draw here over to the button. Rick checks as well. Fun card here, 6 of diamonds. Going to make Slick Rick open-ended with his bottom pair. Austin's still open-ended on the top side here.
Check.
We go check, check again. Ace of diamonds here. That'll give Slick Rick the check mark if we go to showdown with third pair.
I feel like that is not a good card to bluff on for Austin here, but he's thinking it over. Yeah, he does check.
Yeah, if Rick has any pair at all, he's probably going to feel good about it at this point, which is the case.
PW, did you want table 3? Barney, you want to go to table 3? Go ahead. S&P for 120.
A little thin value here.
Yeah, he does go for it, and he's going to go for some
A little juicy value.
yeah, a decent amount of value here. It looks like 120,000. 115,000 here from Rick. I love the sizing here. You're going to try to get value out of those small pairs. Get some value.
And there you have it, Carlos. Boom! Super chat from Carlos Cortez.
He was ready for it.
$20 after Slick Rick wins hand number 34.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Those super chats do go a long way, even if YouTube likes to get their filthy paws on a couple of those dollars. But
yeah,
that helps out all us folks in the production team. So thank you, Carlos. Made this a little fun.
Thank you, Slick Rick. Thank you, Carlos.
That's right.
We appreciate that.
So Old Navy and the cargo pants are back. Fresh advertisement. I didn't know you could spell atrocious, Jacob.
Atrocious.
Nice. 80,000.
I'd like to hear Mike Tyson say atrocious. Oh, look at this. We're leveling up here.
All right, ace-10 going to bump it up here from the small blind. That's Kayvon. Remember last small blind, he tried to work that limp in there. This time he's bumped it up, 80,000 to go. Put a little extra on this one.
Still got about 10 minutes left of registration for flight B of our title event.
Thinking this over.
We raised to 190.
There you go. That's why he's thinking it over, because he is going to bump it up. Makes it 190,000 to go here with the computer hand, Queen 7.
Yeah, of course, ace-10 in the small blind, you feel like most of the time you're going to be not just good, but way good against a big blind holding.
So yeah, Han, back-to-back orbits here, picking on Kayvon when he's in the small blind.
And he will not be pushed around.
This time, Kayvon's got a pretty good hand. Ace-10, four-handed, solid starter.
Rip City,
and
baby.
He agrees. He's going to rip it.
Love it. Plays right back at him.
All
and quick
in, and
fold
Han
for
is in the muck quickly.
Nice job there for Kayvon.
Juicy indeed.
Nice. Yeah, absolutely, Kansas. Jam incoming. So I got to know, what is this neuro gum? Because I keep hearing about it, and I don't think it's real. And I may get in trouble for this, but I think it's kind of like the G-spot. I don't think it's real. Is neuro gum real?
Which
and
one?
I mean, that may explain why I'm 45 and single, RJ.
Which one do you think you're going to get in trouble for at this point?
Is neuro gum even real?
I don't know. I had to ask y'all what it was. I don't even know.
Now let me know in the chat. Is it real?
Should I get on this? Should I get on this neuro gum? Austin's got an ace. He's ready to use it. Bumps it up. 60,000 to go here.
Whose hot legs are those? Woo! That's got to be a Castro brother.
That does look like Z World in the background. With that pickleball masculinity.
Check.
Coming from a man who got a concussion playing badminton, you know. RJ Dupree.
Fun little flop here. King 10-10. Slick Rick defended from the big blind. Jack 9. He's going to flop a gut shot. Austin still with the best of it here with the ace high.
Hell yeah. Sponsorship. Look at Zach. That is Zach. He's got legs. Stealing the show right now, but we got a hand brewing, boys.
Raise. 150.
I think he's trolling the stream right now.
Oh, God.
All right, Slick Rick does check raise here. Thought we might see some action. So Austin will make the call with his ace-5 and a king of hearts. Double pairing the board here on the turn. Could be interesting if either player wants to play to this board.
Check.
Turn does go check, check. Oh, hello.
I got a boat. You got a boat.
All the Cowboys coming out. Pertnier, king of diamonds on the river here. Now we got a boat on the board.
Boat on boat crime.
We go check, check.
Yeah, don't make sure you turn those cards face up. Choppy, choppy.
Good rule of thumb is keep them face up. Let them be tabled until you get your chips. Just so nothing silly happens. And yeah, I almost mentioned that it is kind of awkward when the board runs out like that, puts full house on the board, because now you know you're going to turn over your hand and expose what you check raised with the flop.
Exactly.
So yeah, that understandable why Slick Rick wasn't thrilled with that, but such is poker.
All right. Players got 11,590 locked up. So nice little chunk of change, regardless of where they finish, but they're all wanting to finish in that top prize, get that big old PokerAtlas trophy and 51,000 plus.
50,000.
Slick Rick stretching it out over there. A little bit of physical fatigue and possibly some mental fatigue, decision fatigue. That is real at some of these final tables.
Not a lot of decisions to be made when you wake up with a couple of ladies, as Austin has here.
Yeah, Han's going to raise it up from the button, and Austin in the big blind with the queens. Going to be sneaky.
Sneaky.
Just calls here. Let's go to a flop. Oh, hello, king. Actually, a king and a 9 for Han. It's top 2.
Two-piece. Lesson learned: when slow playing goes wrong.
35.
Tiny little bet here from Han, 35,000.
Well, you just missed him, Chris. We had him up there. We'll put him back up here in a minute.
Man, it's like asking for the waitress 2 seconds after she walks by.
Coffee, water, sodas, beer.
Speaking of,
That was the lovely Miss Lauren.
Raise. 85.
Easy there, Captain Jinxie.
all right, Austin does check raise here. The tiny continuation bet from Han. Austin wants to see what's up. So he check raises here on the flop. Now there's 225,000 out there.
Yeah, exactly. And now he's got himself in a spot. Went with a check raise after just getting destroyed on that flop. You don't want to compound one mistake with another.
Well, now Han has ripped it, so the writing is on the wall here for Austin. And it's obviously as good as he's been running here for the last week, per se. frustrating spot for him to be in here.
I mean, there's heart draw is really the only thing at this point that I think you're beating. So you want to double up this player. And he makes the
He
call.
will. He'll make the call here. On's all in for 395,000. So that's going to put
big misstep in the first one that we've seen Austin make in 2
so that's
tournaments.
going to put some meat on this skillet. Nearly $1 million in this pot.
10.
No heart for Austin, so he's going to need running straight cards or a queen.
Queen.
Now
Queen
it's only a queen, and that is not a queen. 6 of spades on the river, and Hahn will get a full double up. He's going to have 930,000 now in his stack.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, ace is probably the only big pair that you're ever wanting to heads up play a little sneaky at this level. And, you know, you learn a new lesson, I think, every time you're playing in a tournament or even just a cash session. You know, sometimes you just kind of step in it there, and Austin did, but he's still got plenty of chips. And thank you, Carlos. That was a double up for Mr. Hahn.
Yeah, and I actually don't mind being sneaky with your big hands when you're four-handed because you're trying to eliminate somebody. But you just have to, when you do try it, you have to know when to abort mission and just get the heck out of there. And he was kind of stuck in between and didn't want to abort the mission and ended up doubling up on. All right, back to work, right back to action. Slick Rick's got kings this hand. He's on the button with kings. He'll bump it up, 65,000 to go.
Yeah. Limping, not pimping. He says, I'm going to raise this. And the camera, for some reason, is focused on Austin, who's just kind of recalibrating where he's at here. I don't know if he's still got a hand.
I'm pretty sure Austin has folded his king 6, but our system is not there just yet.
There we go. So we've got a re-raise from our 9 seat.
All right, so Rick bumped it up on the button with his kings. Kayvon's going to re-bump. 3-bet here from the big blind with ace-3.
You think Slick's going to have a little something to say about that?
We'll see what Rick has to say about it. He's got 875,000 behind here. Kayvon paying close attention here to what Slick Rick has in mind. And Rick's got a big one.
Scotch, scotch, scotch.
So yeah, the 3-bet here, 200,000, which does kind of put Rick in a fun little spot here. He will elect to 4-bet to the tune of 380,000.
Yeah, really just a click.
Spicy little 4-bet here.
That is the new word. Spicy.
$380,000 to go now. Kayvon made it 200,000, so yeah, even not even twice as much as what Kayvon had out there, but that'll do it. That'll take it down. Kings are good. 245,000 in profit for Slick Rick. Thank you, Carlos, by the way.
Nice hand, nice hand. Yeah. Super chats coming in hot.
Shout out to Carlos and those hot, spicy super chats. Thank you very much.
I have no doubt Austin's going to do a little meditating over there, regroup. Still got the chip lead.
Man, yeah,
But
he's,
look at where we are now, guys. 1.4, 1.19.
that's right. Even the shorties have crawled up as well.
Almost to $1 million for both of our quote-unquote shorter stacks. So a lot of playability here. Yeah, not a lot. You know, every now and then RJ and I do shut up. So love it if these players would chat it up a little bit. But they are laser focused. Absolutely, Ray. Locked in. I think I would be too, playing for this kind of cheddar.
10-4-5, 10 high flop here for Kayvon. Seen some action here when the button's in this particular spot. Kayvon versus Han, blind on blind, but this time Kayvon lands the best of it. And oh, by the way, Han also landing bottom pair.
And hard to hit a pair in this game. Blind on blind. Even if it's bottom pair. Don't know if Han is going to fold to just a single bet. Yeah, he's going to call.
Five of hearts. Pairing the board here on the turn. Kayvon holding the king of hearts, so doesn't necessarily hate that card. Would hate it if his opponent had one.
Yeah, and he's definitely, you know, putting his opponent on a 4 or a 5 after getting called, so that is a spicy card. And now Han's like, well, you know what? I got 2 pair. My 4 may be good here.
Yeah, the check there from Kayvon. Definitely enticing to Han, and he does bet 60,000.
Carlos says, Kayvon looks like my dad the first time he saw me throw a football. I can hear him now, Carlos.
Well, he looks proud of you, man.
Damn it, Carlos, you throw like a girl. He's got that coach look.
All right, looks like Kayvon's reaching for more chips here. He will check raise here on the turn. Got a pretty good hand, and he's not afraid to use it. 180,000 now, the bet.
Yeah, I like it. You don't want to just call and have your opponent bluff you off a big hand here. So let's put in some more chips and see what your opponent does. Damn it, Bobby.
Now Han locked in, trying to figure out why this flop went the way it did. Now he's getting check raised here on the turn.
Ooh, puts in the call. What card do we want to see on the river here? Oh, don't you do it to us, live stream. Not like that. Yep. Well, folks, give us a second. We may have had a little situation with the internets here.
We may have lost our video, lost the internet, if you can hear us. Hopefully we'll see you in a minute.
Oh no is right. Well, folks, let us know if you can still hear us. We know that we don't have a lot of luck right now.
We have a really bad comment in the comments that just says that TCH live stream is the best production ever.
Goodness gracious, folks. Well, we apologize. Carlos is going to go powder the nose and comb his feet. He says, good night, all. We may have to restart a little something, but wow, what a time to go out. We had a really nice hand going between two opponents going to a river. Thank you, Ray, for letting us know. Man, yeah, small video is really all we want you to see because we are not the show. It's the players we're wanting to have on camera. So we apologize, guys. RJ Dupree and I are in the booth here. A little embarrassed at that situation. We just lost the stream connection. We clearly have internet going because we're still able to talk to you folks, but what a time to go live or to go dead. And goodness. Yeah,
We are still four-handed.
Yeah, cameras are rolling. Everything is recording. This is actually the streaming service that we're using that is just dropped off for us. So I may have to go out there and give you guys play-by-play if I can.
Right, let's do it. Obviously, we can't do that. That's doesn't fit the ethics of poker.
I'm going to go poke my head out there, RJ. You
Of course, this stream
keep these folks entertained for a hot minute and let me go
this
see if I
stream
can't
is,
figure something out.
Is performed with like a 20-minute delay, so
we know we're going to look up at those numbers and see some of you folks dropping off. Keep it open and go get a beverage, go get a snack. Feel free to ask us any questions that you like. The main event is coming up, and obviously we're going to be streaming that next Tuesday night. And
next Tuesday night,
we're going to need to get this rectified because we've got more.
Did you say rectified?
Yeah, I did. We're going to get more big ol' tourneys live streamed next week, so we're going to have to get this thing fixed for you folks. We are terribly sorry. I'm going to go run out into the room real quick and see if I can get an update for y'all.
Carlos says, can he replay hand 77 from last night's cash game? That was a good one, huh? Yeah, last night's cash game had some spice to it. Mr. Carlos Cortez, the 5 seed, he should know. So we mentioned earlier some of the other events going on this week. We'll hit those real quick. Why we are in a devastating timeout, rain delay here at the ballpark. As everyone knows, the $1,100 main event started today at Dallas. And I mentioned earlier that there are events, or those flights will be going on all week at both locations, and that is not accurate. The flights for the main event will only be at the Dallas room, while the Las Colinas room has some other events going on. Of course, we talked about tomorrow the triple draw event at Las Colinas, as well as the $2,500 high roller PLO event. That'll be going on tomorrow at Las Colinas. And you want to keep an eye on that because that's a $50,000 guarantee. And a lot of these PLO high rollers like to just jump in there at the end to make that guarantee. So keep an eye on that one on PokerAtlas. See what time you want to get in there and all that good stuff. That'll be going on at Las Colinas after the start of the triple draw. Get those times for you here real quick. Triple draw will be starting at 1 p.m. The PLO high roller will officially start at 2 p.m. Do you remember that time when Kansas Cooler made a call? 3-handed to bust second and third. I do remember. course, we have satellites going on at Dallas for the main event. You can jump in those satellites for $180. Those are going to be here at Dallas, 2 p.m. and 9 p.m. throughout the week. For $180, you can win that $1,100 seat. Looks like Kansas Cooler in the chat with a super chat. Thank you very much. Get some of the best folks hitting us up with these super chats. We appreciate that very much. Those will go to the production staff. Commentators might see a little of that as well. And so thank you guys. Yeah, getting back to some of this schedule, the $400 horse event, 11 a.m. Friday. That's going to be at Las Colinas, a 10K guarantee. That's going to be a horse event for a $400 buy-in starting at 11 a.m. And that will be the end of the small events. It's nothing but main event after that. All the way up till Sunday when there is a mixed Omaha 8. That's a $400 buy-in. 10K guarantee. That will start at 2 p.m. Sunday. So if you like Omaha 8, 2 p.m. Sunday is your day. That's a $400 buy-in at Las Colinas. And the fixed limit, Omaha 8 or better. That'll be noon on Monday. That is a fixed limit. Omaha 8 or better. Las Colinas, Monday. That's a noon start. That event is a $400 buy-in with a 10K guarantee. And, of course, Monday, the restart of day 2 for the PokerAtlas title event. Final table for this PokerAtlas title event coming up will be on Tuesday, I believe. Day 2 will be on Monday. That restart starts at 1 p.m. Final table on Tuesday. Of course, with the holiday over the weekend, we're able to do some of that. Jeff Plattner in the chat. Does all the tournaments go on the Heden Mob? Yes. Even the daily tournaments here from Texas Card House Dallas will go on your Heden Mob. It does take a... Generally, it takes, I would say probably 2 weeks, sometimes a week. At least a week. More commonly 2 weeks before those tournaments show up on Heden Mob results. I know our man Austin tonight, chip leading this event, had a nice little score in the Dallas duel, finishing second. And of course, that doesn't show on Heden Mob, but it'll be there in a couple of weeks. Obi Rodriguez in the chat. Can you see the table from your location? I cannot. I am in a cube looking at a computer screen that is showing a black screen instead of the video that I normally get. So that's what I'm looking at. I do think Eric snuck outside to take a peek at the table, perhaps. We try not to do that while we're commentating because we're in here watching the video and we want to see it with you guys as it happens on the YouTube.
Yeah, so I do know that we lost a player, and we're not going to be able to see exactly how it happened, but I will say we've got 11 minutes, folks, till we come back. And, it is what it is. We lost about 200 viewers, so thank you to our system for helping us lose about 200 friends just now. But we did lose Han, so Han is going to finish in 4th place, $15,970. to Han, his friends, his family, everybody who wanted to see him obviously win this thing and see how it all went. We got to apologize. We're a little egg on our face. We're a little embarrassed. And hey, we're doing what we can. And thank you guys for sticking with us and not crucifying RJ and I, because we're definitely doing our best.
The internet is life.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And
we get to put up with it way more than it puts up with us.
Yeah, so we should get this back in about 10 minutes. So for those of you still hanging with us, if you want to, again, go take a quick break, grab some food. We're going to be back on. Should be the same stream that you're on. We're not sure if it's the Russians or if it's Marty. It's the Libyans. We don't know. We don't know who's tapped into our system and kicked us off. But we're hoping to get it back on for you guys. Reminder, tomorrow, what do we have, RJ? We've got the
we were talking about that.
PLO High Roller is tomorrow.
PLO High Roller at 2, I believe, and the triple draw will be at 1 p.m.
Gotcha.
Those are over at Las Colinas.
And all of our main event flights are going to be taking place here at the Dallas location. Satellites, and I think you may even be able to get in some of those satellites via the Hijack app, so check that out as well. Again, for those who are trying to stick with us and tune in, we've got just about 9 minutes or so until the stream is going to come back in. John Berryman, not like that is exactly what I said when this happened, because unfortunately we've experienced this on a few different streams here in the last
few different
6 or 7
occasions.
months. I've been doing this for almost 3 years now, and RJ's been right behind me, as a part of this, and we went smooth sailing for a while. And
heck if I know.
Somebody threw a little kink in our chain.
It's more complicated than unplugging the router for 30 seconds. That's all I know.
Yeah. So obviously, I just walked by. We still got Slick Rick on the table. We got our man. Who else is still with us? We got Austin, of course, and we got Kayvon. So the three.
So there's your final threes.
The 3 Goliaths, that's what they're playing for right there. 22-9, 34-4, and 51-7 are those prizes. Chopping is not going to be an option for these fellas. Somebody wants the trophy and that big prize.
Well, we can give a quick shout out to the final 10, by the way.
Yeah. You
mentioned Mr. Delivery finishing well in this event. He finished 10th. Our man Herman G coming 9th.
Yeah.
So shout out to Herman. And
I did know last night when I was playing at the cash table, there was one beautiful lady at the table.
The lovely Debbie. Yes.
Debbie was out there grinding.
Miss Debbie.
She finished 8th last night.
Came into an 8th place finish. Yep. And those players in the money, I believe, for this event.
Yeah, and if you missed the first part of this when we actually had video, it was Harvey Castro was out first after a quick double up in the first hand.
Right, came in super short at 140,000, got the double up, and then was eliminated.
Through Jonathan Bennett. Jonathan Bennett then finished right behind him in 6th place. And we're still going now with Eric, Kayvon, and Austin.
Yep.
But man, what a bummer for all of us. We appreciate you guys sticking with us. Any questions that you have that are not related to this shitty technology situation? No other way to describe it, because that's how we feel. But let us know if you have any questions about what's upcoming. I do want to mention too that we do have this poker series that's obviously going on right now, but we do have something nice coming up here.
You got some Nero gum for me to try?
Yeah. Christian hooked it up. We got some Nero gums for energy and focus.
Oh, it's that stuff.
Sponsor me. But Trailblazer Poker Tour Part 2 is coming at the end of September. So after this series is over on September the 2nd, you'll have just a couple of weeks with our normal, tournament schedule that we run on a weekly basis. But starting September 25th at both TCH Social and Las Colinas, September 25th through October the 14th, the Trailblazer series will be here. Cool thing is, it's actually going to come back again in 2026, early February. So a couple of opportunities there to get in there, but it's going to go from the DFW area to Spring, then down to Edinburgh, Texas, in the Rio Grande Valley, Houston, back here in DFW, and then it's going to finish in Austin. But last season alone for that series was over $7 million in prizes. So hopefully with all that money that we're all making in this bad boy, we're going to put it to fixing this technology and get you guys the baddest ass streams that y'all have seen here at TCH. We're definitely going to try to make this work. That is for sure. And let's see what else we got going. We did have a good cash stream last night that went very well. The lovely Miss Mallory Kloss got us through a great lineup last night, which included Vegas Viet from Houston and a couple of new players last night. One of our tournament grinders, Charlie, came on. Of course, Carlos Cortez. 3Coin was on last night. Smooth sailing on our stream last night after a little glitch at the very beginning of our stream. But if you want to play on our live stream in Dallas Tuesday nights, normally we have a big 5, 10, 25 cash game. This is who you would contact, the lovely Miss Mallory, and she'll get you on. We do stream in Austin, Rio Grande Valley, and Houston, and somehow, some way, they don't typically have these issues that we're having. But like I said, we're going to keep coming back as long as you guys will keep giving us a shot and try to get this thing rectified. But we should be just a couple minutes away from getting these final 3 players back in action and on camera for y'all. As far as I know, we have not had any more knockouts, so we still have Slick Rick, Austin Heden, and our man Kayvon still grinding out there. Hopefully we will get to see somebody win this beautiful trophy and $51,000. Anyone in the, you would think if you've played in our rooms before that we might have a IT professional or two out there. We just might. Christian, thank you for letting us know that they are still 3-handed out there. So without spoiling anything, he's letting everybody know that there is still something to watch when we do get this sucker back on here momentarily. So Pebble, yeah, the hands are still going. Obi, we won't even ask you to hit that like button right now because we don't deserve it. But thank you for at least trying to get that going for us. Scott, have a great night, brother. We know we will see you on another final. Min asking me if I'm playing the main. You bet your boots I am. Don't know if I'm going to maybe fire one of those satellites just to try to get in cheaply and, bink that way. But definitely going to fire in the main after seeing what Mallory did in the Trailblazer Series main event, taking home $211,000. Of course, our main man, Alex Rendon, who last year won the main event here in this event for $207,000. So any opportunity to bank a big score like that, I'm definitely going to get after it for sure. But if not, we will be streaming the final table, and we're going to get that bad boy going, and we're not going to have any glitches. I'm just going to call it right now, knocking on wood. But yeah, that's more than a year's salary. RJ, $211,000. That's probably about 4 years worth of Oklahoma teacher salary, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it is. I can attest to that.
Yep. So yeah, opportunity for a big score.
Shoot.
4 minutes, folks. 4 minutes, and this bad boy will be back on. So get you one more bathroom break in.
Still wouldn't be there, by the way.
Go out and put some words out into the ether world or whatever it is that's going to give us some good juju, and we're going to get this stream back up and running for y'all, and we are going to crown a winner tonight, and it's going to be captured actually on video and not just with our silly voices here, because I know y'all are already sick of hearing me talk. RJ?
True, I am.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
And you're right next to me. Yeah, so we've got some folks right now talking to the folks that run our stream, and we're giving them a little bit of hell, as they deserve.
Yeah, they're getting after it in there, but that's all right.
Kansas Cooler says he's coming in on Friday, I believe, and he would like to come in and maybe do a little guest talking with us. And we would love to have you, Mr. Justin. Remind us the event that you banked. It was the New Year's Bang, I believe, wasn't it, Mr. Kansas Cooler, that you banked for just a little over 6 figures. So big score for him. And, man, he's been killing it in the online streets as well, which we don't really talk a lot about on the stream. But he's had some great success there, and he's going to come back in town and give this one another shot. So that's the cool thing is every month we have the Even Bigger One tournament here at TCH Dallas, but then we have these big series that come through. And I tell you, if you look at some of these folks, Heden Mob, prior to these big binks they've won here at Texas Card House,
they take off.
They bink one here, and then their poker career just takes off. Justin will tell you that his life has completely changed after binking a big one here, and Mallory will as well. Harvey's obviously had a lot of success at Choctaw and elsewhere, but he's had some big success that kind of kicked off right here, you know? So, yeah. Oh, I read yours, brother. No, I definitely read yours. You are more than welcome to come in and hit us up, man. He's coming in on Friday. Might have an opportunity. The problem is, though, Justin, is you're typically on the final tables, so I don't know how you're going to commentate with me unless you have something like happened to me where I make my first final table here at TCH as far as on this live stream, and I'm the first guy knocked out. So I end up commentating right after I get knocked out. So
yeah, if that happens, you can come in and hang out with me.
yeah, hang out with RJ. Yeah, he's bringing 45 bullets from another online score. Absolutely.
That's right.
All right, TikTok. We should have just a couple of minutes left. A couple of you folks are trickling back in. We're hearing it's going to be about 2 minutes before we get back going again. So bear with us. Simon Britton, another one who's had some recent success here. We keep seeing him on the list of folks that are making some nice cashes here. So looking forward to seeing you, Simon, for the main event. Poke your head out there, RJ. Is the main still going right now?
Let's look. Well, they had
flight A and B today.
Yeah, they had 2 different flights today, so B is probably still going for sure. Let's see. Title event A is at the Bubble.
So A is at the Bubble.
So they have 7 players remaining. They're sending 6 players today, too. So they are on the Stone Bubble, where title event flight B, I cannot see a board.
I think it's on the one on the wall right to your left.
No, let's see. The board straight ahead is now turned into our title event satellite board. Okay, I'm going to have to put the headset down to get this one.
Our cable is not long enough.
We're pulling it off.
Yeah, we are sending 10% go to... Yeah, 10% go to day 2, and 12.5%, I think, make the money. So, all right, looks like maybe we're about to get this thing coming back. Come on, camera. Cooperate. Boom. And we've got video. You don't want to see my ugly face. Here we go, folks. Praise Poker Jesus. Back. Kayvon and Austin are in a hand. Hand 51.
Hello, Mama. We got video. Let there be stream. So, yeah, Flight B running about the same speed as Flight A. So they're going to send 6 players on to day 2 as well, but they still have 20 players remaining in Flight B.
Oh, God bless. Thank y'all for bearing with us with that.
Let there be stream. Still more than 200 viewers, so thank you guys.
Not yet, Mega.
How rude. 3-handed here. That's Austin in the 6th seat. Kayvon there in the 9 seat.
And as you can see, Kayvon now is chip leader.
Kayvon has chipped up a bit. He has 1.4 million now. Bumped it up.
Chi-Town Alex says, Action. Thank goodness. Battle of the no pairs here. Kayvon betting his ace high, and Austin maybe thinking about something. Not a believer. Problem is, ace high is good here.
Yeah, fun noticing that when Kayvon goes to betting, even when he doesn't have necessarily big holdings, when he's been able to bet his ace highs and his king highs, they're good. So that's one thing to take note of when a player's locked in. They're noticing that, right?
Ruh-roh.
Austin is going to stand up here. He's going to stand up and check raise the turn. $300,000 to bet here from Austin.
I think that's neuro gum that he's chewing.
Definitely catches Kayvon's attention. Starts chewing his gum and just in the muck he goes. Ace high in the muck. Nice hand there for Austin.
All right, Chi-Town Alex is flying in tomorrow to play the main. Let's go. We will see you soon, my brother. Love hearing that. Well, nice play there from Austin. Does get it done. Takes that down with just a jack high. So here we go, folks. We've got the 3 final players in this high roller event playing for the big PokerAtlas trophy and $51,000 plus in cold hard cash.
3-4.
Pocket deuces go into the muck.
Deuces. Never loses when they're in the muck.
Austin calls in Kayvon. Not getting too crazy out of the big blind with an ace. Does still have the best hand.
3-6-5 to flop here. Nutter gutter for Austin. Does not want to see an 8 with this small town board here.
30,000. 30.
Wow, Austin is going to make the call with just a 9 high here. And now the board pairs 3s. So 3s and 5s, ace kicking for Kayvon. Check mark if it goes to showdown. All right, Kayvon takes it down, does actually bet his hand and takes that one down. So here we go with our player chip stacks. Should be showing up here. There we go. Austin back in the chip lead after that nice bluff, 1.6 million. Slick Rick at 1.5 and 1.35. So yeah, this is anybody's tourney right now. We are locked in, almost dead even. All 3 players. Blinds are at, I believe, 15, 30, 30 now.
Playing for a little bit of change here. 3-handed of the high roller event. PokerAtlas Tour in Texas Card House, Dallas. 51,000 up top.
Kayvon started with a pair. Slick Rick has a pair now.
Ace, King, Jack. Big old Broadway flop.
Kayvon going to represent that board. Not going to be too comfortable here for Slick Rick with just bottom pair on that board. But yeah, we're not folding pairs 3-handed to 1 bet. Because we're going to hit another jack, RJ.
Jack of hearts.
It's just going to make it easy. Confidence growing with the jack 8. I want to chew that neuro gum, but nobody wants to hear me smacking gum while
That's true.
on the microphone. So
Broadcasting 101. Yeah. Chill on the gum.
And I chew my gum like Pete Carroll too, so I can't be doing it.
60,000.
Jaw workout.
Also, a similar rule in junior high choir. Keep the gum out your mouth. All right, big card here for Slick Rick. Kayvon's going to check with his pocket 5s. 60K from Rick. Kayvon, solid as a rock. Just in the muck he goes. And when he's ahead, he's betting it. When he's supposed to fold, he's folding. Sometimes it's that simple.
Do have a couple more viewers that have finally trickled back in, so thank y'all for rejoining us. RJ and I definitely
There's a look at those
appreciate that.
payouts.
These guys all have almost $23,000 locked up, so 10x their buy-in, right? It's a $2,500 buy-in, unless they got in via $400 satellite. 22-9 locked up. Next big pay jump, $12,000 up to 34, and then 51 smackaroonies up top.
Yeah, I used to say if you could 10x your buy-in, that's a pretty solid run.
A lot of play left, just like Min says, and Slick Rick says, well, I'm going to play with these ladies.
It's good to have the queens.
Uh-oh, he's going to try Austin's move.
In the small blind, just a limp here, getting sneaky
limping.
with it.
Why are we limping with our queens, boys?
Limping and peeked off to the left there. And
well, because we're going to flop a set.
Flops a set. King, queen, 7. The flop, Slick Rick, middle set.
When you're as good looking as Slick Rick, you don't need 2 ladies, you need 3.
Austin's going to represent something here with 2 letters coming out. And the problem is Rick's got the goods.
Yeah, Eric knew what he was doing all along.
Raise, 125.
So Rick will check raise here, try to get some money in this pot if there's any to be had, and there's not, so he'll take it down.
Well, Christian, one of the comments of the night says, legend has it that Kayvon was actually player X from Molly's game. If y'all haven't seen that movie, go check it out.
Not Spider-Man, but...
Not Tobey Maguire. It was actually Kayvon, player X. And look at that. We got a champion joining us on stage right now, getting a little camera time. That's Miss Lala. She binked the Dallas duel, took down the man she just hugged.
Yeah, she thought the stream was off so she could sneak up there and say hello, but no, we saw it.
We saw them hot legs on camera, La.
Raise, 80,000.
Well, just one lady this time for Slick Rick. Yeah, if you haven't seen Molly's game, check it out. One of the better poker movies. There's a lot of really bad ones. That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, and
yeah, Kayvon likes to hang from buildings and kiss girls upside down in the rain. But he's also a hell of a poker player, as on display.
yeah, playing fantastically tonight. Slick Rick here opens things up from the button. He's got 2 letters. He's going to make it 80,000 to go. Austin just calls with 10-9 off, and that'll bring along Kayvon with 10-9 off as well. King, king, 9. Intriguing, perhaps. Austin and Kayvon, the same hand, landing the 9. Slick Rick with the gut shot.
Look at that equity between the 3 players. Pretty even here.
This could turn into the Legend of Kayvon, perhaps giving the Legend of Raw a run for its money. Kayvon's 10-9 is in the muck as Austin leads out here from the small blind. The bet's 100,000. Rick the Razor pre-flop on the button. We'll have none of it. Don't lead out to me, he says.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than hearing people chew. I'm with you, Mr. McCullough.
275,000.
Ooh, we have talking for the first time in forever.
We do.
Let's listen in.
Yeah, definitely hasn't been much chat, so Slick Rick may take note of that. But we have actually spoken at this final table now.
Well, he's thinking about it.
up for the main table, table 3.
There you go. Rick is going to keep the story going, and he's going to keep it going at a big clip here. 330,000.
It's always interesting where you try to get your opponent to bet and they do, and then you're like, damn it, I don't want you to bet that much. Because I know Austin feels like the 9 is good here. Doing a little inventory.
Yeah, 330,000, a serious bet at this point. Slick Rick below $1 million behind now. And Austin would be as well if he just calls.
While Slick Rick and Austin are in this hand, the legend of Kayvon is growing. Austin does make the call now.
Austin not ready to go anywhere yet. He makes the call. This pot ballooning up to 1.5 million. The deuce of spades, the river. No help for Rick.
Brickiest of bricks lands on the river.
Bring spades into play. Neither player holding a spade here. With 1.5 million out there now. Do we give up? Might this river go check, check? Or will somebody rip it? Check here from Austin.
Does Queen Jack actually have any showdown value?
1.49 million in this pot. Rick check. He did not check raise, but Rick did raise the flop. Smash the turn. Is there a third barrel?
Is he going blocker size? This is definitely a game of chess.
All in it is. The third barrel has been fired.
Oh my goodness. Austin has a decision to make here, folks. Slick Rick has pulled the trigger.
I thought he might.
Says Queen has no showdown value.
Austin can be sticky. He's been sticky during this hand. Throughout the hand, he thought his 9 was good. Now, what does he see? With Slick Rick all in for 885,000.
Slick Rick, Mr. Eric Cheng, would be left with absolute crumbs if he gets called here. Tony Wynn joining us, saying gangster. Mega's thinking he's going to snap call. Definitely not snapping. A lot of he can't calls. He called flop, he called turn, but now he can't call, they say.
Jordan's ready.
Go into the beard for wisdom. It's quite a healthy beard.
Yeah, and right, you've committed so much to this pot. He knows that it could be his tournament stance here either way with 3 players remaining.
Can I phone a friend? No, you cannot in this game. You have to make the decision on your own. He is in the full tank here.
Yeah, neither player holding a spade here.
I just don't even think I'm thinking about backdoor spades, but you know, maybe that is in consideration here.
If you didn't put him on a king,
the 9 is good, right? Unless he's got a better 9. This is
backdoor
gross.
spades come in play.
Yeah, this is a gross spot.
Kansas cooler.
He says it's a funeral. One more peek.
One more stack of the chips. One more peek.
One more peek.
Oh.
Body language is starting to lean fold.
Begging for a spade or something different to be in there.
Says a few more seconds.
He's leaned with his cards, he's leaned with his chips, he's leaned with both. It's in the mug. Austin lays it down. A big time shove there from Slick Rick. Gets it through.
Rick is going to do the old. I'm going to peek down one more time just to
2.3.
Maybe get in the opponent's head a little bit.
Million in that pot. Slick Rick takes the chip lead.
Austin going to the belly. Oh, that's a tough spot.
I was pretty confident that Rick was not going to check that river.
You can't. You can't check the river.
It is near a penalty to check the river to play that hand the way you did. And
those are tough spots, because if you think your 9 is good, you don't want to allow your opponent to put that on you, right? Like, you have to be the one making the move. So much easier to put your chips in than it is to call them off. And Slick made the right move, got the better hand to fold. That was painful.
all right, and Rick's going to get a walk here for his rewards.
Ricky guy, see it in the training videos.
A little chat after that big pot.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Slick Rick Poker. That is R-I-C, because he's not actually named
That's right.
Rick. It's Eric. You know, his mother named him the most beautiful name in the world. Spelled correctly, too. E-R-I-C. Slick Rick Poker.
All right. Kayvon waking up. He enjoyed that big pot. Now he's got a button and red aces.
The Redbirds for the Terminator.
Raise to 80.
Come with me if you want to live.
Goes with the min click here. 80,000 from the aces on the button. Austin going to defend here with his ace-6.
Don't put that case ace out there.
9, 10, 5, 2 diamonds.
Check.
Austin definitely needs to reset here. Don't let that hand affect all these future decisions. Terminator glasses are on.
Okay, 110.
And calling light again.
Yeah, we've seen these players at the final table tonight really hang on to their ace highs, especially since we got 4 or 5 handed.
Board getting a little scary. Even three-way for the aces, or three-handed. Ace of diamonds, though, in his holding.
No, I want you anti-sweating, because that's why I've been doing. I don't like your support. The support now, I'm gonna.
We hear Zach Barron in the background.
200,000 to bet from Kayvon. Austin with a small diamond here.
Yeah,
obviously could be enticing. Ace high and a small diamond, but we get to see the cards.
Yeah, this is one I think just already needs to be in the muck. Find a spot. Refocus, get your chips in there. Not here, though. There you go.
There you go, ace-6 in the muck. Austin chooses to not mess with this one. The Redbirds hold for Kayvon, and he chips up to 1.4 million.
Couple of hits on the chin for Austin, but he still is standing. 655K.
So we're looking at what, about 4.4 million in play, I think, right?
Austin has just over 16 big blinds, so not quite in the super danger zone.
80,000.
My man Eric over here putting on a hoodie as it is a little cold in this little room, and you heard him blasting around his headset, but that's okay. Ace deuce here for Slick Rick on the button. He lands the ace. 3-5, comfortably missing up to this point, but finds a 5 on the turn.
You know what? I do think Kayvon actually was doing push-ups last night when I was at the cash game and kind of sweat.
Oh, I think it was Kayvon, yeah.
I was sweating that table. He was doing some push-ups, but they said he wasn't really pushing up because he pushes down.
I've seen a few players throughout the years that'll knock out some push-ups on tournament breaks.
He's trying to get back into Spider-Man shape, you know?
True that.
That outfit is tight.
150.
So Kayvon does check the river here, opening the door for Slick Rick to bet his ace. 150,000, and we have some movement from Kayvon. Poker posture has broken here from this bet from Slick Rick.
A little bit of the squirmies.
This one's a little stinky.
No, Christian. We already established that. That maybe the head of hair, but that body, they actually are paying me royalties because they used my body.
Too good.
All right, Kayvon does let it go after considering a hero call.
All right, well, Austin does get rewarded with the button. See if he can't wake up with a little something. Get things heading back in the right direction. Slick Rick, though, first player up in that 2.5+ million range after putting in that big old bluff against Austin. Well done, Trey. Shame, shame. These comments, the legend of Kayvon is growing, folks.
Oh, option.
All right, Kayvon gets the limp with that 8 deuce of diamonds. Slick Rick will check. We'll go to a flop. Queen 8-9. It's all hearts. Kayvon lands a pair. So does Slick Rick. The 9, the best.
Check.
Neither player with a heart here.
Gonna have to probe at it. No, checking back. And 2-piece now for Slick Rick, but
2-piece with a 4-liner on the board. 7 of hearts. Puts 4 hearts out there now.
Check.
had this situation earlier. Slick Rick ended up with a boat on the river against Austin with that ace-8.
No one was holding the flush in that particular hand.
Either.
Either.
You say either or either?
I usually say either.
It sounds fancy when you say either, though.
I've mixed it up. I actually have mixed that word up a time or two, but either is probably more popular for me.
Let us know in the chat. Are you an either or are you an either?
How do you spell it?
Are you a neither or are you a neither? I don't think you can say neither. Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the way that sounds, too. It makes you sound a little smart.
Neither. Makes you sound like a Liverpool fan.
Death once had a near cave-on experience, says Ray.
Yep. I've seen some of these. I'm telling you, some of these are familiar.
Yeah.
From
I got to tell Kansas, the revolving door one, that's a little played out. We need to throw that one out.
The Legend of Raw was very similar. I believe.
We did have the Legend of Raw on our final table one time.
I believe.
Now that is the answer. You know how you pronounce neither, neither, either, either? However Kayvon pronounces it. Right on, Ray.
Well, Kayvon's going to raise it up here, 100,000 to go with a premium. He's got ace-queen. Austin in the big blind defends with some rags, 9 triz. 8-8-5 to flop.
I heard Kayvon once beat Helen Keller in a staring contest.
40,000.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, she was blind. Did you know that?
Guessing that.
That was bad. Definitely tournament, not tournament like our folks from the Northeast say.
8-8-5 here, the flop. So Kayvon continuing here from the button with his ace-queen. Austin has check raised here, so this pot's getting a little spicy. He's check raised to 125,000, and oh, by the way, he has 355,000 behind.
I knew I liked you, Christian.
Let our numbers catch up there. Now it's saying he has 530 behind. We'll see which one of those is accurate.
Oh my God. They called Helen Keller the big blind.
So now Kayvon in the tank here a bit. Now it says Austin has 405,000 behind, so that's somewhere in between the first two numbers. Nonetheless, it's getting close to cutting time over there for Austin. He's going to have to land something quickly. 10 of spades here on the turn. 425,000 in this pot. Somewhere around 400,000 behind here for Austin. He does check it. Kayvon thinking about why his opponent checked here on the turn. See the deep breaths Kayvon is taking there.
How about another Ocho?
Another Ocho. That's 3 of them. So 3 Ochos on the board here, and really that makes ace high look fairly strong sometimes.
Does he have a jam in him, and can Kayvon sniff it out if he does? He doesn't go jam.
He does not go jam. He goes value style here. He does show his remaining stack. A couple more deep breaths there from Kayvon. And poker posture has broken a bit. As you can see, he's breathing a little harder now.
I feel like you're right, Justin. I feel like he's going to get looked up here. I know he thinks the 180 looks strong, but man, it's just, It's just too small.
3 8s, a 10, and a 5 on the board here. Austin defending from the big blind, leads out here on the river. 9 triz high.
Makes the call.
Kayvon does throw the call out there. Ace Queen going to win it. Austin going to find the bad news.
Oof.
And that will leave Austin now with $225,000 remaining.
So Austin has work to do.
Katie Perello sweep the leg, Kayvon.
He did indeed right there.
The
5 big blinds now for Austin.
The takedown in effect. Austin down to $225,000.
Austin was back on his heels 2 nights ago when it was 3-way against Dusty Smith and
He
Lala,
sure was.
and he battled back and finished second. So let's see if he's got another battle in him. We know he's a fighter. No quit in that young man. Great job. Y'all shout out our dealer, Dina. Did a great job tonight.
Hard at it for 3 hours.
Yeah. Early knockouts. Most of those went Austin's way, actually. A great job, Dina. And now we got G Money, Mr. Glenn, joining us. One of my faves. And here we go. Austin is in the small blind.
20K, 40K.
Just 5 big blinds left. Can he get a couple of double ups and get himself right back in this thing? And look at that mound of chips the architect over there is building.
Yeah, Slick Rick working up some towers over there.
Hello.
Calls 80.
And call for 80. Kings.
All right, Austin calls from the small blind with Kings, trying to build this pot up. He knows he needs some chili here.
That's all around. Call.
All in and call. Austin at risk with the Kings. Dodges the ace on the flop. Can he dodge? Running straight cards. Or an ace.
Austin at risk. Can the Kings hold? Queen on the turn.
Got to dodge an ace.
Queen on the river.
No Barry Greenstein on that river. The Kings with the full double up, plus a little something something.
A little something something. He's back up to 345. Let's see, pardon me, that was
570.
That's 345,000 in profit. 570 the total stack.
Let's go.
All right, Slick Rick still chilling over there with 2.4 million.
Austin back to 14 big blinds.
14 big blinds, but still work to do. He's on the button now.
Third, second, blues behind there.
Gerardo saying this game is sick. That fold from Austin had me gasping. It absolutely had me too. We had everybody in the chat saying he can't call, and I wasn't feeling that. So, yeah, had me gasping as well. And now Austin has enough chips. Nobody's going to want to double him up.
Call.
All right, Jack 9 versus Jack 8. Small blind limps. Rick will go to a flop. 7-7-3 the flop.
Check. Check.
Oh, hello. A little spicy jack here on the turn.
Spicy enchilada.
Kayvon checks that little spicy jack.
Just a handful of chop opportunities.
As does Rick, and that is one of them. Both players now holding the check mark. King of clubs on the river.
Well, evidently, we have another Kayvon in the chat. Says it's not over.
That's 40.
No spoilers. Don't want to spoil your own tournament.
40,000 here, the bet.
Call.
All right, just a call here from Slick Rick, so we will go to showdown and chop this one up.
All right, choppy choppy.
Button's right.
Kayvon talking to us in the future. That's what a real Terminator would do.
15 minute after this?
Right.
15-minute break. 7-minute break?
Every break on the live stream is 7.
Yeah, they're going to do a little break, which, of course, we feel like we don't need a break after the shit show that was earlier with the stream crashing out on us for a bit. But a lot of you folks have come back and rejoined us, given us a second chance. Wanting to see these players play it out, so thank y'all. 331 of y'all in the chat.
Restream the stream.
Restreaming the stream.
Thank you, guys.
That all in fold.
Austin rips it there with that open-ender. Pretty easy takedown there as Slick Rick had squadouche. So Austin now up to 610K, 15 big blinds.
Like, why not 5?
Why not 6.5?
There we go. Got some love for
They did
Dina.
Market studies to figure out how long, what attention span people have.
All right, Slick Rick, premium on the button. That's ace jack of spades.
Raise to 80.
Imagine he will min click. Okay, that is a min click. 80,000.
Raise.
Austin's going to rip it here with jack 10.
Oh, and he's running into it.
He is running into it. He's going to rip it here for 610,000 into the open from the button. But the button's got a hand. Slick Rick makes the call.
He's going to need that run good
Austin's going to be at risk.
that he had early on in the tournament. Can Austin get the big suck out here? He is in dominated position.
Queen 5-6. Austin needs some help. Going to need a 10 or running straight cards. 8. That'll open it up for a 9.
9 or a 10.
Saturday.
Ace of clubs, and ace jack lands here for Slick Rick. And what an incredible run by Austin H. His run will come to an end here at this final table. He will finish in third place tonight for a prize of $22,980.
Yeah, and do the math, folks. 2 nights ago, he finished second in our Dallas duel for $74,000.
That is a pretty
74 plus 23.
Pretty good week.
Pretty dadgum good week. 97,000 in the last 3 days for Austin Heden. Great job. Everybody give him some love in the chat. I know he had some
Yes.
family members in the chat. He had some really tough spots there at the end. It seemed like it was his tournament when we started off. Great job, Austin. Man, so proud of you, brother. He's probably the player that I've spent the most time
me as
playing
well.
in tournaments here at TCH.
Yeah, I mentioned-
It seems like I'm always on a table with him. I really enjoy playing with him. Great guy. And can't say good job enough, man. Good stuff.
He and I have knocked each other out of tournaments. He and I have bluffed each other on big ones. He and I have snapped each other off on bluffs. Like, we've battled. It's been awesome to see him have this run this week, and congrats to him. And I know he's a little disappointed at the moment, but sweet run, brother, sweet run.
Well, first hand of heads up, and Slick Rick wakes up with ace-queen. Does show the hand, says that ain't bad for a first hand. He's got a over 2-1 chip lead, so the Terminator has got an uphill battle himself here. Kayvon with the Octo Crab. Yeah, phony. Tonight it's actually RJ Dupree with me. Aaron has the next week off.
Money McAvoy, he's out there making all the money.
David versus Goliath.
Guys are stuck with me.
I don't know. You're what do you?
Yep.
All right, heads up here between Slick Rick
You're a hustler.
Can I get
and Kayvon.
Yeah, kind words from Kansas Cooler and Katie Perello. Chi-Town Alex, who's coming in this weekend to get after it. And Gerardo, absolutely, man. Same thing with our friend Dusty Smith. You know, she was not happy that she didn't win the tournament, but she's like, you know what? I can't be mad I won 46K because she finished in third place. So
Big third place finish the other night.
not too shabby. Great tournament series, though. Shout out again to the PokerAtlas and Texas Card House team that teamed up for this big event here in the DFW area.
All right. It's going to be fun here to watch these two battle it out, Kayvon and Rick.
Tony Turgeson says,
Heads up.
Says that RJ. He all right, too.
He aight.
He all right.
Thank you, man. Slick Rick opens there from the button and takes it down.
Man, I bet Slick was good at Legos when he was a kid. Look at that building he's got going over there.
So we will keep an eye on the lines here as they get into heads-up play. Kayvon with a suited king 4, worthy of an open.
Absolutely worthy of an open. You got the button, got a suited king.
$100.
A little
Wow,
bit
okay,
more.
Slick Rick suited
Exactly.
and booted as well, but his is 9-4. He's in a bit of a dominated situation here. And
No longer dominated.
a 9-high flop. Slick Rick lands it. Look at that majority of the equity switch. 83-17 now for Rick.
Running spades are an option, but running fours is not. Really needs one of the 3 kings remaining.
$90.
All right, Rick's going to check this 9-high flop. Kayvon continues to the tune of 90,000.
Gold.
Rick just a call here. So now we're in heads-up play.
Well, there's one spade.
Check.
And you see the check call with top pair here. A little bit trappy, but things are different when you're heads up, right?
There you go. Software knows a few of the spades have been folded. 11 pure outs here. 9 of spades, not one of them.
MAR is going to transfer to 24.
$275.
Freaking Angela Lansbury.
275 the bet here from Kayvon, continuing on the turn here as the deuce of spades coming in.
And what do you do if
Kayvon
Slick
picking
just
up a
rips
flush draw.
Rips it in your face here.
Calls.
No rip, just calls.
No rip, just a call. King
Oh,
of
my
diamonds.
goodness.
It's a spicy river. King
Hello.
of diamonds.
Hello, King Ball. Corner pocket.
Rick checks pretty quickly there.
Stoic face.
GUI on the transfer. 22.
You see that logo on his chest as he picks up some deeper breaths again here, thinking that king.
Here come the binks.
All right, 970,000 in it. All in Rip City here from Kayvon.
Yeah.
Rick hates it. He wants a count.
Five, 8, 9, 95. 995. 995.
Love the bet.
Yes, ma'am.
Zach, is he really just going to punt off his tournament to me with a stone cold bluff?
995.
Yeah, I love it. When you're treading thin water on that flop, treading thin on the turn, and you bink a big river like that. You want to find a way to get paid, and no better way other than Rip City.
Makes the
Wow,
call.
Slick Rick's going to make the call here and find the bad news. Kayvon did indeed bink the king on the river, and this pot is going to be massive.
That was the San Antonio Riverwalk. Dirty, dirty river.
Dirty river, and that's going to be nearly 3 million in chips here for Kayvon now. He will take the chip lead. Slick Rick was 1.7 now. Woo!
What a hand. Knocking down the towers.
Break time.
And what a tease.
And there is a break involved here. We're heads up. We're going to take a quick break here. Looks like there's about 4 minutes on that clock for the players to take a little quick potty break.
Well, good, because normally they do a 7-minute break, and after that hand, we don't need no stinking 7-minute break.
All right.
Fellas, get in there. Make sure you wash your hands. Let's get back to business here.
Quick color up from our fantastic tournament director, Mr. John.
Well, while we do this, we'll put up our payouts again.
There's the payouts. There's what we're playing for.
Yeah.
$34,480 for the runner-up. The next player knocked out. Still $51,720 up top.
Yeah, they kicked the air on. It's a little chilly booger in here right
It
now.
is. Yeah,
but
you can see us nestled in here a little bit.
we want to ask y'all,
What y'all got?
have the turntables turned? Is this now Kayvon's tournament to win?
Right?
Or is Slick Rick just so dadgum good looking? He's just going to win this thing. You know, what is it?
Yeah, and the chat seems to be a little bit majority to Kayvon, but
We know
Slick Rick,
I mean, the guy's got how many
like
followers on Instagram?
220,000 or
Yeah.
something. The guy's like Instagram famous.
Oh, Katie, don't do that to us. Those were the good old days. 7 minutes in heaven. She's not listening, so I'm going to shout out Destiny Walker.
Is that a
was my favorite 7 minutes in heaven as an 8th grader.
Is that a song?
We did a little making out,
Is
know,
that a
back in the
song
day.
by
No.
Beatles?
RJ, did they not have 7 minutes in heaven in Oklahoma? No, they just had Kiss Your Sister, didn't they?
I feel like,
Sorry.
is it like,
It was a naughty game that we'd play. Us little
oh,
wild kids with hormones raging.
okay.
Yeah.
I feel like
Katie throwing it out there though.
this rings a bell, but you know.
Fan freaking tastic, man.
I was a late bloomer.
Yeah. I peaked early.
There you go.
I was a pimp back in the day, but We hit.
I didn't peek at all.
We hit old age now, and pimping ain't easy anymore.
Yeah.
Thank you, Katie, for bringing up a great old memory of my Destiny Walker. Love you, girl, wherever you are. Great girl.
Yeah, I was lucky to get picked during Snowball Skate. I don't know nothing about 7 Minutes of Heaven.
Yeah, look at that. Kansas Cooler says, and this unknown feller is out voting the star. We are absolutely dating ourselves, and to be truthfully honest, I've been dating myself since I was about 11 years old, so nothing's changed. Kayvon can lick a 9-volt battery without getting shocked.
I cannot.
I cannot either. So short break here for these players. They're going to come right back. We've got Kayvon now, the new chip leader, with almost 3 million. Slick Rick at 1.7. Let's get these cards back in the air. See who wants to win 51,000, folks.
51,000 up top. Looks like we still got about 40 seconds remaining in our break.
Well, remember, this PokerAtlas Tour is not over. Main event has kicked off. We got a couple more events. PLO and the triple draw.
Triple draw.
Going on at the Las Colinas location, but satellites and main event flights are already rolling. We will be streaming the final table of the main event, and somebody's going to win over 200,000 again, RJ. Could it be me? Could it be you? Who knows? Could it be you out there in Chatsville?
I still have 10 seconds to get picked for my Snowball Skate as these hot chicks go.
Just like the lottery, you can't win if you don't play it. So come out, either try to fire in one of these $180 satellites, or just say to heck with it. I'm going to light $1,100 on fire and try to run it up.
Yours truly, I finished 41st in the PokerAtlas Tour 2 years ago. Did not play in it last year. It was a fantastic event, a lot of fun.
Look who's joined us. Remember earlier when you thought Christian E was Christian D? And we were both having senior moments. We couldn't even think of the dadgum guy's last name.
Indeed.
Shout out to our boy Christian, who's
Christian D in the chat. What's up, buddy?
Fresh new ink on his forearm.
I think it says RJ Duprizzle is the mizzle.
I think that's exactly what it says. It's in a foreign language, but I think that's what it says.
Yeah, actually,
What's up, Michael Villarreal?
I wanted to know if we could get rid of some of the white chips, but I think we decided against it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I forgot.
We got that other level.
Check. No,
yeah, those white chips, 5,000 each.
Check.
But
no necesito.
Yeah, I think there's a 30-60 coming up.
Check.
So I think
we are at 25, 50, 50. So yeah, that would be next, I would think. Can't read that one, Sean. Well done. Full on sack. And he wins the sack race every time.
Do 6-3 to flop here. Rick gonna bet out 80,000. Yeah, Min Ray's reminding us satellites are the way to go. 2 p.m. and 9 p.m. tomorrow and Friday. Thursday night, Friday. You can jump in a satellite for $180. 2 of them each day. They'll be giving away seats to jump in the $1,100 main event. Title event for PokerAtlas.
I was going to say it earlier, but a better looking version of the moneymaker.
Raise 125 total.
I didn't get to visit with Kayvon before the stream, but I did see him. A couple of people were coming through, high-fiving me and whatnot, and he was kind of there, and I wish I would have said hello to him.
Yeah, much better looking, much better personality too.
King, Queen, 5, the flop here. 300,000 in this pot, so you can see these two willing to battle it out with some connected holdings. Know a little bit about playing heads up.
Well, moneymaker was named after Kayvon, actually. Didn't know it. Now we do.
Nice.
Pebble says that
I see what you did there.
he's up in the East Coast, but he would love to come down and play in Texas. I'm telling you, we've got folks coming in from Europe.
Oh, man.
From all over the
Dude.
country, from Canada. I mean, Mexico, Venezuela.
I think about that sometimes when I'm at LC, and I'm like, I wonder how many countries I hung out with today, as far as just dealing to the people at LC. And I mean, it's probably like 20 every day.
Oh.
It's awesome over there.
Yeah, come on down, man. We are open 24/7 and always got cash games and tourneys.
Raised to 175.
Jesus used to wear a bracelet that said WWKD. What would Kayvon do?
All right, Kayvon would raise it up here from the big blind with that ace-10. He'll take it down.
Absolutely. Jesus approves. All right, Pebble, that a boy. Come on down. We've actually had some of our friends from the chat come in all the way from India and play on our stream.
Indeed. Absolutely.
Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, hang out with us in the chat, and next thing you know, they were on the table.
125.
Kayvon channeling the inner Doyle Brunson.
Meet Salvadora. Arihota.
He beat Doyle with Doyle.
10 deuce. On 10 deuce crying.
Making Slick look like Todd Brunson. Says, I'm your daddy. See what I did there?
You're my daddy?
We're having a good time. Thank y'all for engaging in the chat. It's been fun. Playing for some big money here in the PokerAtlas Tour High Roller event. John Aguilar has been here. That's absolutely correct. Thanks for the shout out. We were glad to see you come in town.
Dusty Holdings here. This heads up battle, but
check.
These two ready to dig in, ready to battle it out. Ace, King, 3, the flop here. That's bottom pair for Kayvon. Not much working for the 10 deuce yet again.
Check.
Checks over to Slick Rick in position.
Rick will bet the button as he's supposed to, but Kayvon knows that this is a limp pot, so he will make the call here with that bottom pair.
How about a 10? Arisheda, two goats of poker announcing, always entertaining and insightful. Well, you don't have to lie to us, but we sure thank the thank you for those compliments, man. Appreciate it. One of the best right there.
Check.
All right, check, check here. We go to the river. King of Hearts pairing the board. Now Rick perhaps feels good with his 10. Kayvon might even be interested in his 3 here, and he is. He will bet 50,000. Small little value bet. But he finds the bad news. Rick landed the 10, so Rick will take it down.
What's a Doyle?
Cookie Monster has joined the chat.
I don't
Yeah, I don't know how all that business works, but tell you what, young man's made a name for himself in a short period of time playing cards. Played on a lot of streams, banked some big tournaments. And, really made a name for himself. And he's got a lot more in his future than just playing poker, I can tell you that much. Sharp, sharp kid. I can call him kid because he called me sir the other day.
He is a sharp kid. He still even takes some.
Those are two hands we might wee on, indeed.
Slick Rick Still
Race
dabbles in
175.
some intelligent college courses even. Guy is sharp. All right, Kayvon's going to limp the button here. Slick Rick having none of it. The computer hand, Queen 7, going to bump it up, 175,000 to go.
Call.
Deuce 5 on the button, not going anywhere. That could make it straight. He's going to see a flop. 400,000 in this pot. Ace 9 4. No help for either player. Gut shot here for Kayvon to the wheel. Going to be interesting to see what they think of this flop.
125.
Henry, transfer to 27.
And you may take notice these guys are sharp at these continuation bets. They're small, they're controlling. It's been that way all night for most all of our players.
Didn't think he was going to call here, but he says, you know what? Might get paid if I hit.
Yeah, 1/4 pot. Why not? Hang around. King of clubs here.
Not a good one.
Not fun for Kayvon here.
The old check back to see if you've got a club. We're all guilty of it, but it is absolutely a tell.
Yeah, and I think anymore we've perfected the art of just peeking, period. If this board comes out, you peek at your cards, whether you know you have one or not.
Oh, he knows he's got one.
Absolutely, he does.
325.
He gonna bet it.
And these two players are sharp enough that they've put some work into that, right? They know their poker posture. They know their poker peaks. That stuff is legit. All right, Slick Rick will bet 325,000 here, bumps it up a bit, takes it down. Deuce 5 in the muck there for Kayvon. I'll take it. Hand 75 of tonight's final table.
Go.
PokerAtlas High Roller. Slick Rick taking on Kayvon.
Check.
Slick Rick sneaking in with that suited ace. 6-4-9 the flop here. Gut shot for Kayvon. Still an ace high for Slick Rick. Backdoor spades.
Check. Check.
Now both players open-ended. Deuce will give Slick Rick the bottom straight. 8
100.
would give Kayvon a nutter butters. Seven would be an advantage for Slick Rick as well. That would make him a straight.
Call.
Both players open-ended. We see a bet and a call. 8 of hearts here on the river, and that's a straight for Kayvon. Straight to the big side. He's got it all the way to the 10. Unfortunately, this card not giving Slick Rick any help, so it's going to be difficult to get paid. 350,000 out there.
Take care of business, clean that up, and you're gone.
Sorry. Bet 350. Fold.
350 to bet from the straight. Slick Rick in the muck pretty quick. On to the next one.
Oh my goodness. You know, I didn't realize this whole dadgum time who Ari Shada is. We'll talk after the stream. One of our biggest fans has a son named Ari and a daughter named Shada.
Yeah.
Yeah, kicked me right in the jimmy.
I wondered if it was, yeah, them.
What up, Scott?
I assumed that it was.
Oh, man. I am definitely high up on the spectrum.
I assumed that
Didn't realize that.
was the Herbertson crew.
That's our boy.
Single chip call.
They both won big last night.
Good. Yeah, we saw Scott do some work in the 6th seat on the stream.
And the daughter, Shada, was doing some work at the 1-2 tables.
Yeah, I believe out there, table 5, I think I
Yep.
saw her stacking them up.
Stacking them
already
chips.
out there, and I put another one that's still.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just have
All right,
to
9-8
do
of diamonds,
now.
king,
Multiple
deuce.
steps, to the flop.
I just wasn't sure which one of the crew was doing the typing. So,
Check.
hello to whoever it is. Our favorite crew. All right, fun little flop here. Slick Rick going to find a diamond flush draw and a gut shot. Kayvon with king deuce.
Yeah, he was going to represent those.
Not a lot working, but he does
big
have
cards.
king high, yeah.
Slick Rick's like, well, I checked you for a reason. I got diamonds. Go ahead and build that pot for me in case I hit. Well, pair's good.
8 of hearts lands a pair here for Slick Rick.
Yeah, for the herbs.
Check.
Now he's got a pair and a flush draw. My favorite. 6, I believe. Yeah, looks like 6 spades there on the river, so we'll go to check. Off to showdown we go.
Slick going to take that one down.
Or if,
8,
or the
9,
small
good.
one, if you would have
Yeah,
grabbed them and it just
Like
pushed
when
them.
Nelson now.
You can see both players know how to control this, right? It's almost like one of those boring UFC fights when the fighters know how to not get hit, right? These guys are really good about not getting hit.
And unfortunately for us,
Sticking and moving right now,
it's
sticking and
still
moving.
fun for us,
Oh,
you
it's
know, poker
fantastic.
purists, but a lot of us really like to see that blood too, you know?
Right, but yeah, just like a UFC fight, right?
Right.
And sometimes you don't get to. Sometimes you have to see the beauty in sticking and moving. But these guys are doing it in a cool way in that we're seeing flops, right?
Yeah, this isn't Jake Paul, Mike Tyson.
Right.
We're seeing a little bit more of throwing the hands.
We're seeing flops just blinds at 25, 50,000. You know, they've got a lot of blinds. They don't have to get into a mess right now.
Did not think we were going to hit 3 hours tonight. We just did.
Call.
All right, 110,000 to go here from the button. That's Rick. Kayvon makes the call. 6, 7, 8.
Hello.
Hello. We have 2 pair for Slick Rick.
Collision.
Kayvon open-ended
Incoming.
here with the nutter gutter on the move up.
Nutter gutter and a 2-piece.
So, as I was mentioning, these two sticking and moving, we might see some action here.
Bet 100.
100,000 from Kayvon with that Jack-9 high. He's open-ended. 10 would give him the nuts. He obviously likes having 2 overs as well, not knowing that his opponent has flopped 2 pair. Kayvon leads out 100,000. Yeah, Rick likes to get money in there when he can, so he will waste no time here with a raise on the flop. 350,000 to go now from Rick. Puts Kayvon in a fun spot here. We'll see what he thinks of this. $250 to make the call. Kayvon already has 100 out there.
Raise.
And that's what Kayvon thinks of it. He has ripped it. He's all in with the Jack-9. He's open-ended with the move up. Slick Rick makes the call with bottom 2.
We wanted blood. We wanted blood, folks. We got it.
There we go. The big blow's being thrown around. A 7 of hearts, and that's going to be a wrap. That's a check mark for Rick. Rick will get the full double up here.
And almost $4 million
and
going
he is
into his stack.
Back in the chip lead, and it's a little bigger lead than he had last time. $3.9 million now for Slick Rick.
Wowzers.
That's going to leave Kayvon pretty short over there. I think it's going to leave him with about 760. So yeah, 765,000 now for Kayvon. So the bad news is he's going to be pretty short. Blinds are 50,000 here. So That'll leave him with 15 blinds.
Well, 15 big blinds. You can still do plenty with that, but he does have his work cut out for him.
So there we go. Stick and move, and there's a big haymaker from Slick Rick.
Yeah, that is all you need is a flop like that, and we got blood. But just like Rocky Balboa, he gets back up, standing 8 count.
All right, Jack Deuce, it's suited for Kayvon. Back to work we go, hand 78. That was a big one in hand 77.
Yeah, we are getting close to that 81 hands. We're at hand 78, heads up play.
Rick's got a stack of those red chips now. Those red ones are worth 100,000 each. Blue one's 25,000, and the white, just the little fellers now at 5,000 each.
No, yeah, notice he goes pretty big here, right? He's got the worst hand in poker, so he's like, you know what? I'm going to try to steal it,
Yeah,
but I'm going to make it hefty.
If I'm going to play this hand, it needs a little more insurance, so he bumps it up some more. 175,000 to go. Kayvon makes the call with the button. Queen 5-6.
Maybe picked up on that. Might have gone with a bigger sizing with a junky hand.
Well, and this is the first time he's had that many chips as well.
Yeah, does have to fold though, because he doesn't really connect with any sort of draw or pair.
I would say stack sizing had a lot to do with that. This is his first time to have this many chips. This is his first time to play against an opponent that has that few of chips, so he bumped it up a bit.
Yeah, you can see there, second place is 34,480. First, 51,720. So we've got a over $17,000 difference that these two are playing for, and a trophy and bragging rights. So
that's right, a heads-up match here for a $17,000 difference.
Fight to the death. 2-man enter, 1-man leave.
All right. Slick Rick just rips it here. Maximum pressure.
Yeah.
King 8 on the button. So, yeah, we'll see Rick here. It looks like he's willing to turn it up with this chip advantage. 4.17 million now for Rick. Kayvon drops below 700,000. Jack 10 on the button for Kayvon.
Call.
Just a call.
Check.
Rick checks, we'll see a flop. 8-9-3, hello. We could see some action here as Slick Rick lands middle pair. Kayvon open-ended again with 2 overs. See that equity there on your screen, 53-47. 2 overs with an open-ended draw. Pretty big hand, heads-up action.
Call.
Checks to the button. Kayvon bets 75,000 with a call, and bingo, bango. Kayvon connects. He's got the nuts.
Connect the dots. La 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 la.
7 of diamonds on the turn gives Kayvon a jack high straight.
He's like, please have a 9x holding here and pay me off. I need it. See, stack to pot ratio about 1.5 here.
Grabs the chips and probably looking at Rick when he does that. Trying to get any tail he can possibly get to see how large or small he wants to go with any bet he might make.
Stack to pot ratio at closer to 2, excuse me. So he does go with 125 as the sizing. Rick is going to call. He's like, I got a pair.
Rick does call, but puts a little bit of disgruntled attitude into that call.
Bet, all one.
All right, so Rick will check And Kayvon's going to go all in here.
385.
Board pairs on the river, perhaps strengthening the 8 for Slick Rick. So now he's going to think about it a bit. 385,000 the all in.
Yeah, tough spot. Does pay him off. Uncomfortable situation there.
Pays him off, and Kayvon gets the double up. 685,000 in profit his way. He's up to 1.3 million now.
That one gave Rick a little bit of the squirmies.
Yeah.
Had the young buck actually looking like he's 65 there.
The squirmies were real there for Slick Rick. He says something happened. Something happened. I think I'm going to pay it. I don't. Yeah, here you go.
He doesn't have a 9. I don't think he hit backdoor diamonds. Yep, gotta pay him.
That happened.
And that's part of the game there. You just can't give him credit for that exact hand. It's on the radar. You're thinking about it. You're like, nah, he doesn't have that. Yeah, he sure shit does.
All right. Kayvon swinging back here. 1.3 million for him. All right, this time Slick Rick on the button with a nice hand. King Jack of diamonds. Just a min click here. 100,000 to go. King 8 for Kayvon. Usually worthy of seeing a flop at least. He does make the call. And a king in the window, followed by a jack and a deuce. That's top 2 here for Slick Rick.
Yeah, this is bad.
Kayvon with a pair, top pair.
This is bad news bears for Kayvon. You see the equity, 1 stinking %.
75,000 here, the bet from Slick Rick.
Would you say that's pert near drawn dead?
That's pert near dead. Slim. Pert near dead is not dead. And Kayvon's done a good job of sniffing out where he is in these hands. This is the first time it's going to be more difficult.
Check.
As he has landed top pair and heads up action.
If he can get away from this, he's locked in. This should be the dagger y'all were talking about. Goodness gracious. How do you get away from top pair, heads up?
All right, Rick puts a little more heat on this one here on the turn. That could signal some alarm bells here for Kayvon.
Of course, he doesn't have to rip it, but this is a strong, strong holding here.
Now he's going to do some accounting here because 300,000 is a hefty bet into his stack, and he knows.
Folks in the chat, can he get away with top pair here? Or is this where the S goes down?
I think he can.
RJ says he can get away from it.
He will reach. He makes the call. 300,000 put in from Kayvon.
Yeah, still has 800,000. That card could change things, folks. Spades get there. Now the ace is there.
Yeah, spicy river card here for everyone. Rick doesn't love it.
Check.
Kayvon will check. Rick has a lot of showdown value here. Does he think he can get some value out of something lesser than what he is holding, perhaps like a king 8?
Head bobbing, moving side to side, all in.
There you go. He does rip it. He's all in. Slick Rick rips it here, and this will give Kayvon an opportunity to get out of it now. That ace of spades, pretty nasty card for him. Let's hear what he has to say.
No say nada.
Squirmies are in effect here.
Hell, I got the Squirmies last night in a 1-2 game. They're playing for 17,000 between second and first place here. 51,000 up top. Yeah, I mean, this is uncomfortable. Absolutely, John. Every bluff got there. If you thought you were the one doing the milking.
Folds.
Wow, there you go.
King 8 in the muck. Nice lay down for Kayvon.
Please slide my button, please. Nice hand. Thanks.
Yeah.
Or bad.
Bad river for me.
Yeah, it's like giving away a little bit of information there.
Okay. I believe you.
I'm never gonna lie, you'll see it's true.
He says you'll see it.
Yeah, he said that's a bad river for me.
It's bad no matter what. I thought just 25 up.
He just told him I flopped top 2, but actually Kayvon was talking to Glenn. I don't think he heard him. Gets away
yeah,
from
and you
it.
can see both these players are dialed in, right? Slick Rick immediately said that's a bad river for me. Woo!
Yeah. Start chawing on that neuro gum. 770 remaining in his stack after taking that hit.
Back down to that 15 blind mark for Kayvon.
100.
Rick bumps it up, 100,000 to go.
Yeah, both of these guys are freaking awesome.
Raise. All in.
All in.
Rip City from Kayvon.
King
He's got a
high.
suited king.
No insurrection for
Attaboy.
Rick. Jack 6 in the muck.
King deuce. Suited. Worthy of a rip. You don't always execute it to perfection, but Kayvon feeling it.
Yeah, blinds aren't big enough to where that's a huge pot, but right now every chip matters for Kayvon.
And I love it right there. I love the suited king rip at 15, 14, 13 blinds before you get down to that 10-9 mark. I mean, that's the stuff that keeps you alive right there. That's fantastic. Not to mention suited king is a pretty good hand heads up.
Raise. 125.
And raising the button as he should with really any two. I love it.
Call.
Jack deuce, 10 deuce. Man, it's been wild that these two in heads up play have had similar holdings quite a few times.
And the 10 lands.
10 high flop for Slick Rick.
A lot of cards can help him if he gets to see a turn here.
Check.
Yeah, I'd like to see a check back. He does. That's one of them.
Queen of spades, a little bit of spice on that one.
Check.
Open-ended now for Kayvon. Jack will do as well.
What's going on, Mitchell A?
Mitchell A in the chat. Hello, buddy.
Bet. 225.
Now Rick's like, wait a minute. That's a good chunk of his remaining chips.
225 the bet here. Yeah, nearly a third of his stack.
Call.
All right, open-ender, one overcard.
Rick just calls here.
Hello.
King of spades. That's going to make a straight for Kayvon. The problem is this card is awful ugly for Slick Rick. So, Slick Rick now in the position of, I hate this river.
Bet. All in.
And Kayvon will indeed rip it.
Alligators have Kayvon blood,
Hold.
not the other way around.
So there we go. Rick's in the muck. That river was as bad as it could possibly be for his holdings.
Hanging around.
Good, thank you.
The Kayvon blood is real. The alligator's hanging around.
Good stuff. So it goes from 15 to 17 to I don't know, RJ, do a little math here. How many blinds you got now?
1.27 million at 50,000. That's
a lot more than he had.
What did I say? 1.5? I didn't say 1.5, did I?
25 big blinds.
I guess I did say 1 point. I don't know what I said.
Yeah, that was a really big hand there for Kayvon.
I could have done the math if I remembered the number that I said. That's a problem.
Check.
Does get rewarded with the 7 deuce of diamonds pre, and yeah, still a bad hand. Slick Rick lands a pair of 8s.
75. Fold.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. Cover girl. Wait.
Yeah.
Something.
That's the old commercial.
Yeah, something like that.
328 y'all still tuning in on this Wednesday night? Yeah, Wednesday night.
Yeah, sounds right.
We had a stream on Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, or Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. There we go.
There we go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Three straight nights. Back in the booth is my man RJ Dupree.
Dallas Duel was Monday night. Last night was 5-10-25, and here we are tonight, the final table, the high roller.
High roller.
Raise to 150.
All right, Kayvon trying to sneak in there, limping on the button. Rick bumping it up.
Bump it up. I'm a fan of Dolly Parton, but let's throw her in the muck. There we go, 9-5. Gandhi.
9-5 in the muck, yeah. You hate to limp from the button and fold very often. You want to spice things up a little bit just to, if nothing else, put a little pressure on your opponent when you do limp, right? But yeah, you want to have a little more holding than 9-5 when you do get spicy.
War Eagle has joined the chat.
What up, War Eagle?
Scott Broyles.
He's back.
You guys play each other, right? This year?
We
OU
do.
and Auburn.
Jackson Arnold, good luck with our old quarterback.
Raise.
We do wish him well. Slick Rick has ripped it. He's all in from the button.
Yeah, no save for the computer hand. He's like, I don't know about that. I'm just going to let it go.
Jack 10, suited, canuted, and booted. He will rip it, takes it down.
Well, that's cool to hear, Justin. I look forward to learning more, aside from just tonight. Hadn't ever met Kayvon before, so I know he's going to be around for the rest of this series. I hope to get to talk to him a little bit and get to know him, because if he's a friend of yours, he's a friend of mine. Kansas Cooler is the real deal. Holyfield. Another just call on the button, and now Rick's got an ace.
Yeah, and this time 7-5 a little stronger than the 9-5 he tried to limp with last time. But Rick mixing it up. He's going to rip it with his ace 4 here.
5 reds. 6, 5, 5. Okay. 950,
Rick is getting a little quick count there just to know, if I do tangle with him in another spot like that, what is the potential damage?
Both these guys have been amazingly sharp with, knowing stack sizes of their opponents, keeping track of their own movements, and just the little stuff of poker you think about. You can see that these guys are at the level where they work on it.
Raise, all in.
Like, these are some sharp guys we're dealing with.
And here you go. You got an ace.
Kayvon, ace 3 of diamonds. Slick Rick's ripped it here from the button. He has a queen 10. Now it's up to Kayvon what to do with this suited ace 3.
It's going to take just a couple of
live stream mojo.
Live stream mojo. Let's listen in.
All right. Come on, chat. Help me get there.
All right, Chad.
All right, he says, come on, Chad, help me get there.
He's putting the pressure on Chad. He's going to make the call. Kayvon is at risk. Ace-3 of diamonds. He's got the lead in equity. Slick Rick has a queen and a 10.
All you can do is get it in good.
Ace, deuce, jack. The ace lands for Kayvon.
He's got it in good.
4 of diamonds.
Got the diamond rolling with it.
Only a king could change this hand. 9 of spades. No help for Slick Rick. Kayvon gets the double up. 1.89 million now for him.
Farming the chat, please.
Hey, listen there. He is channeling his friends in the chat. Let's go. That was a fun one.
920. I don't even know what that means.
He can't die.
I don't even know what that means.
Man, I'm young.
You're young?
I'm a young soul, man. Young soul. I watch the YouTubes.
That's right.
All right, now they're having fun again. Let's go.
He's lit, folks. He's lit.
Like and subscribe.
You forgot to share.
And share.
Like, subscribe, share.
That's
Slick
right.
Rick Poker. Does Kayvon have a cool social, or is he not really a social media guy? Let us know. Definitely somebody I'm interested in following.
Right? Seems like a cool cat. He has some sweet shoes on tonight.
Slick
by the
Rick
way.
Poker. Follow him at least.
His kicks are extremely big league. All right, back to action. Kayvon's on the button with 6-5.
Back-to-back button limps for him. He's going to do it again.
And Slick Rick's got a good one here. King, queen offsuit, a stellar hand for heads up.
Raise to 175.
175,000.
I didn't figure he was, Justin, but I bet he'd be funny as hell if he was.
Calls.
King 10 deuce to flop here. Slick Rick lands top pair with that king queen. Not much working for Kayvon here. 6-5 in Whiffville.
Big whiff.
150.
Big whiffer. Nothing you can do with the 6-5 there but fold, and
30-60. 30-60.
blinds are going up now.
6-5 Impala in the muck.
All right, blinds at 30, 60, 60. That's right, it's all fun until the rabbit's got the gun. Doesn't have a big gun, but he's back in this game, that's
All right,
for sure.
King 9 going to be a pretty solid hand for Rick. See how much he goes here.
Raise 125 total.
125. Kayvon, Jack 7 of diamonds.
Sack attack in the chat. What's up, buddy?
125. Call.
Here we go, going to a flop.
Kayvon makes the call. Queen deuce 3. No diamonds, no pairs.
Check.
Yeah, got too many blinds to go all in with Jack 7 here, I think. But you do you, man. Definitely want to see a flop with it. Heads
Yeah,
up,
Zach
but
Barron in the chat rooting on Slick Rick, even after he put that King 10 nastiness on him in the stream.
don't bring that up.
That was a highlight or low light, never which end of the stream you were on that one.
Well, we do have a new PLO flip winner for our cash game stream.
Yeah, that's
so
right. Slick,
Zach's got competition there.
Zach's got some competition.
Scott got a nasty 3 in a row last night.
Scott busting up the flyweight division of the flips.
There we go. That's a hand you want to open with on the button.
King 8 worthy of an open. 150,000 to go. 6-8 suited for Rick. Let's see a flop. Ace, 9, 7, 2 clubs. So Rick's going to be open-ended with a flush draw here. Kayvon, King 8 high, holding a little bit of equity. Not the flop you want to see when your king 8 is red.
Yeah. Kayvon probably wants to represent an ace here, but man, what a flop for Rick here.
Bet 80.
Yeah, 80,000 here, a small continuation bet. This, we'll see what Rick thinks of that. We may not see turn at that price.
Raise.
Yeah, check raise indeed here from Rick. 225 the bet.
No check jammy, but definitely a check whammy. He's gonna pump it up. Says, that's my board. Get out of my pot. And he does.
He does. He's
Nice
out
hand
of there.
there.
King
Slick.
8 gone.
White chips. White chips, please.
What are you talking about?
Exactly. Super pro versus regular Joe, man. It's not fair.
Not fair.
Exactly.
Yeah, don't say shit.
Super pro regular Joe. Well, regular Joe is a
Good.
legend
That's-
now
That's feeding the
in
run
the
good over here.
TCH live universe.
Good.
This is one to remember.
Big blind.
Yeah, I need some change.
Yes, sir. Could I get white chips? Thank you.
Here, have a stack of white chips. Peek down at my king high real quick before I raise it up.
Yeah, 1.2 left.
60, please.
1.2, yeah.
Okay.
60.
Yes, sir. Raise 125 total. This is yours. I have the annual.
Okay, you got me.
Yes, sir. 125.
6-3 in the muck there for Kayvon. I'm working. Both these players heads up have had to do some work with some dusty holdings. Slick Rick possibly with the slight advantage there, but
You know how that
Big line, please. 66.
card distribution is real when it comes to heads up.
He like shoved 20 bigs and I had kings. Like when there was like a shorty. Yeah.
It's one thing to rail the player, but to go over there and try to get a bunch of information from him when they're in the middle of a
Right.
hand, get out of here. let the guys focus. They're playing for 51,000 up top.
Rick's smiling. He doesn't seem to mind, but
More change, please.
Going to the bank.
This is fine.
Yep.
Pebble got a workout in. Said he was supposed to be asleep, but got a workout in. Well, I hope you did some abs for me.
yeah, thanks, buddy. I need to do one. I may do push-ups with Kayvon when this thing's done.
125.
Wow,
That's a
look at
fun
this. Did I
spot.
mention they've been running similar on the rags? Queen 6, Queen 6. We've seen this, what, 2 or 3 times, heads up,
Well-
when they literally had the same hand.
And there you go. Love the play by Kayvon. Not really a hand you want to see a flop with, and you're like, you know what? He might be getting out of line, and at the end of the day, I got queen high, so
That's right.
let it ride. Yeah, the 3-time, what we thought might be champ, 2-time champ Harvey Castro. We thought he was going to get the trifecta. He was the first one out. He was all in the first hand, got a double up, and we're like, up, here he goes.
Well, I thought Little Castro won one of these, but I think Zach Castro, Z-World, I think he finished second in one of those.
Harvey was going for the trifecta. Thought it was gonna happen, but
So, yeah, shout out to the Castro crew. They can stack them up in this event.
absolutely.
Raise. All in.
Slick Rick rips it. Kayvon limping on the button there. Slick Rick rips it. Suited and canoed it.
What was the hands? Obviously, Austin had the queen 10. What was the hand that Harvey had when he went all in and Austin flopped him pretty much dead? Was it ace king? ace queen?
I think it was ace queen.
Yeah. So he had him dominated, but Austin flopped the joint Broadway, and that was all she wrote for Harvey. Right after a big first hand double up.
I feel like I don't remember them holding the same card. Possibly it was ace jack. I think ace jack makes more sense. Maybe somebody can remind me of that particular hand.
I don't think Harvey flopped 2 pair though. I think
it was
he flopped
early
a pair.
in the stream. Oh yeah, it might have been ace
Yeah,
queen.
I think it was ace queen. Anyway, it was wild.
I've had
ace 10, Tony says. Thank you, Tony.
Thank you.
Tony has done it again.
Yeah.
If you remember that jam, you're old, like me.
And me. Even I remember that great jam from the Beatles.
Stop it. I literally said their name in the song.
Oh.
Tony. Come on now.
With an I.
And an E. Yeah, it was queen 10 of clubs versus the ace 10. So they did share
spades,
a card.
I believe, yeah.
Yeah. It was nasty.
All right, king, queen, 10 the flop here. Rick landing the best of it. Rick landing pretty near all of it here. Kayvon with deuce 3 of clubs, needing runner.
60 is the best.
Apartment 60. Rick's like, well, yeah.
He's
I'm
like,
not folding
I got a pair in a straight draw, but it's just bottom pair, so I'll call. King of spades.
You got 2 per. And you see there 3 outs. You're like, what 3 outs could he possibly have with the 3 deuce?
Queen.
Queen for a chop.
4 hearts. That is not a queen. Check mark goes to Rick.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
You're welcome.
$75. Fold.
Easy peasy. Hand 99 that was. We are about to hit hand number 100.
Triple digits.
Did not have this on our radar as we lost, 3 players really quick. Dina was doing her damnedest to get to that hot date she's always got.
Yeah, hand 100.
Shout out to BJ.
We have made it to the high heat portion of tonight's final table.
It has been a grind since then, though.
Yeah, when those players got 4-handed and the stacks kind of leveled out, and
oh yeah, they were almost dead even.
And it's 4 dudes that can absolutely play.
Bunch of dudes.
Bunch of dudes that can play.
All in.
All in from Slick Rick.
King 6, Rick.
And a call.
Ace 6.
All right, so
can you get it in a better spot?
Kayvon's going to get it in and get it in happily. Ace 6.
Spades
up
are live.
against Slick
Kings
Rick's
are live.
King 6. 4, 5, 6 is the flop.
Oh my
Bang on the
goodness.
turn, and that's a nasty one. The cowboy is mean. It's an outlaw, and that king will be a winner for Slick Rick. The cowboy on the turn takes out Kayvon and our man.
Outlaw Josie Wales.
Kayvon S comes to a second place finish. Woo. Incredible heads up duel by these two tonight here at the Poker-Atlas High Roller final table.
My goodness. Well, look at that, folks. $34,480 going to go to second place. Kayvon. Awesome friends and fans in the chat. He was great to watch at the final table. He says he's just an average Joe playing against a super pro, but man, he put on a really nice showing tonight and finishing second place in the PokerAtlas High Roller Tournament. Great job, Kayvon. Man, what a run. But the legend of Slick Rick continues to grow. He's going to win $51,720. And, of course, the PokerAtlas Tour trophy. Man, great job. We had a blast in here in the booth.
And we'll probably see both these players again later in the week.
Yeah.
The $1,100 entry to the PokerAtlas title event coming up. It started already. 2 flights today here at Texas Card House, Dallas, and more throughout the week. So we'll see some more of these guys. And what a fantastic showing by Slick Rick
Well, look, you know, you see the two guys, they had a lot of camaraderie just getting to know each other, I'm sure, this week. And they're talking about some hands. Justin with PokerAtlas there is going to get the chips in order. And I was hoping we were going to get the trophy on the table so we could see Slick Rick holding up that badass trophy that we showed at the start of the stream.
Yeah.
But, man, what a showing for these two players.
Slick Rick Cavon, well done, buddy.
Tomorrow is the PLO High Roller over there at Las Colinas.
Yep, $2,500 entry for that.
In the triple draw tournament.
Indeed.
And we've got some satellites to get into the
Both those
main
are at
event.
Las Colinas, so don't show up at Dallas.
Yeah,
Both
don't show
those
up at Dallas. We've got satellites to get into the main event. Those are $180. Check the schedule for those. All of the flights for the main event are going to be right here at Dallas.
Including tomorrow. 2 flights.
I think I'm going to play Friday.
Here at Dallas tomorrow, while the triple draw and the PLO over at Las Colinas.
So if you want to come get your shot at busting me up and taking my chips and telling me how bad I play,
do it.
Friday is going to be the day, I believe, for me. But thank you guys for making it so fun in the chat. Of course, thank you guys for dealing with us when we had the little outage. A little embarrassing for RJ and I, but hopefully we came through and made this fun for you guys as well. We will see you guys on Tuesday night, and gals, of course.
That's right.
Thank you for making it so fun.
We'll see you Tuesday night. If not before then, say hello to us when you see us in the poker room.
Absolutely. Nick G, Taylor joining us here to close out the night. Josh Pritchett, some of the names we didn't get to say hello to.
Yeah, what up, guys?
Thank y'all so much. We will see you Tuesday. Peace.
Good night, TCH.
No, not on the table. Get like an actual podium thing.